A strange question for you.
Take me out to the crowd.
Hello, hello, and welcome to my so-called life. It's Wednesday. And you know what? I barely made it here, but we're here. How are you today, Rita?
I am great. Making
Yay.
blanket, quilt, whatever it's called.
Oh, I should be watching my own stream. How's it going? Twinny McTwin from the Twin Planets, playing first base for the Minnesota Twins, former star of Twin Peaks.
2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5. Okay.
Well,
I'm great. I had a really busy day. So, the ending of my day is always better than halfway through. So I'm ready. I'm energized. Let's do this.
How's it going, Judy? Great to see you. Hello, Melania. You have to correct me. You have
No, I'm
to.
not.
You have to.
I'm
I'm asking for help and you're denying. Okay.
not going to even attempt that one.
How's it going? Pam? Hello.
She knows. We all know. It's okay. Just like the Siberian wind. A wolf.
Melina.
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 Hello, Melina. Thank you, Rita.
It's got to be Melina. Hi, Judy.
Hey, Judy, how's it going?
So
Yeah.
And for the record, where I live, there's lots of margaritas around here. I saw your video. I
I know where he went with that one. Yes, I've seen
that. Like, I know what William was doing.
So right off the bat, tonight I will be sewing tweed. I'm excited. I'm almost there. I need to start. There we go. I'm excited, but I have a question. This is early. We're just barely leaving the space dock. I have a question. Why is Major League Baseball the only sport where the coach wears the uniform?
Oh.
And is there a sport where the coach is wearing the uniform?
Well,
I guess I never know soccer.
no, soccer, they wear ties.
They would look crazy. They would look crazy out there with the soccer uniform on.
See, and it goes all the way down to like travel ball and stuff. Like
Little
I'm a
league,
travel
yeah.
ball mom, and I have my jersey, and I wear my jersey on Saturday. Like when we go to travel ball.
Actually, I never thought about it. You're right.
Like the team manager, everything. It's like maybe like a team camaraderie, like just like embracing the team.
Yeah, they don't.
I don't know. That's a very good question.
I've been watching a ton of 1970s baseball lately, and a lightning bolt went off, and I was like, why is baseball the only sport? You don't see hockey coaches wearing the sweater. That'd be cool.
Yeah. And I mean, like Bill Belichick would wear a sweatshirt, but I mean, it's not even close to a hockey, like the football jersey.
He's dressed like that guy who didn't want to go to the store but did anyways. Like he was wearing sweats. Bill Belichick dressed down.
Do you know that he is now the coach for UNC?
Yeah, football? You showed me that. You showed me.
So like our everything's going up in price and everything. Like I guarantee even going to college is going to be more expensive there.
Well, you got to pay his salary. You got to pay for his salary.
Yeah, I bet it's not cheap. But I'm trying to think of another team. What about no lacrosse? No, probably not.
Nope, lacrosse they usually wear a polo.
Okay, I think it's a team thing. I just think it's it's part of the history,
of baseball,
camaraderie.
And they're wearing the actual uniform. It's not like they have their own number.
And maybe it goes with because you have base coaches. So you have your third and your first base, base coach, and they wear the jersey. So, maybe it would just look weird if, you're the manager of the team and you're the only one not wearing it. Like maybe the guys are picking on you, they're, spitting at some gum at your feet. I mean, who knows? So
What about gymnasts? Why aren't gymnast coaches wearing the leotard?
So, okay, so why aren't swim coaches wearing Speedos?
Have you seen a swim coach?
No, but I'm just saying, could happen. Could happen. Hey, let me show you how to do that backstroke even better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Hmm. Well, it's a team thing. That's what we're gonna talk about.
I'm gonna go grab my tweed real quick. Oh, and I unearthed an ancient pair of overalls, one that no one has seen in a long time.
Are they coming to North Carolina? Da, na, 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 na. No. He must be cleaning. He must be finding ancient artifacts of the deep beyond. You know, it's like dinosaur relics. It probably is between him and Ollie back in the day before the round wheel was made and invented. Yeah, he was probably making overalls back all the way back then.
I want that coat.
No,
I want that shirt. I want that shirt.
you're wearing your yes.
Oh,
We'll be making a jacket out of this because all the talk about polka dots. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I'm wearing my peacocks.
I want.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Those are
I
those are
forgot that's what was on the back of that shirt.
What's that?
I forgot that was on the back of that shirt because you showed like you wore that like you put it on the other day, but I forgot that the peacocks were on there.
This is I made this to be my my sewing jacket,
Yeah.
and I never wore it, so I'm going to start wearing it. I'm breaking it in. You know, everyone has smoking jackets. They have certain things. This is my sewing jackets, and it's got pockets in the perfect places.
Yeah, just be careful you don't leave any pins or scissors or anything in there.
So a long time ago, I got really into sashiko. Is it sashiko?
Yeah.
Did I actually say it the right way?
Yep. You didn't put an N in it. Very good.
I don't know why I put an N in it, but I do.
Sashiko.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh.
Okay. So a while ago, I got really into sashiko and slow stitching. I was obsessed with slow stitching. I had all kinds of patches, and I spent months making patches. And then one day, I decided to put them on a pair of overalls.
Mhm.
These are really old Dickies overalls, but I made every single one of these patches.
Oh wow, one of them's coming off.
No, it's that one's literally that's art. That's art, Rita.
Oh, it's supposed to
I
be.
left it there. I left it there to be artsy fartsy.
I like it.
Oh,
But
it's
I
amazing.
made every single one of these patches.
Oh, you make me want to get my sashiko out.
It's a combination of just, and you can tell I got better towards the end
Mhm.
because my spirals are just out of control. And I went off on these. This was during the pandemic, so I literally covered one half of it, and that's the pocket.
Mhm.
Oh, that looks amazing. Wow,
Yeah, I really like
that's an
that.
idea.
And I'm not kidding you. This right here is from I found my grandma had these hideous green sheets with flowers. These hideous green sheets. So I made patches out of them.
Wow.
And this is a place.
What better way to use
And
grandma's
these are
sheets?
placemats from my grandmother's house. And this is all material that I found at my grandma's house. Well, besides the denim.
Oh, that's amazing.
Wow.
You can tell I used an embroidery hoop on this one because you can see how I went completely to the edge.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
Wow.
I'm really into slow stitching. At least I used to be. I need to get back into it. Are you into hand stitching at all? Either one of you?
For years,
Yes.
that's all I ever used to do.
That's what,
I mean,
5 years.
I'm doing my EPP. William, it's like part of my
that's
EPP. It's all hand stitched. And then, oh yeah, it matches yours.
amazing.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a
it
lot.
does. But it's almost done. I have to finish one edge, but no. And then after we went to Road to California, I bought those 2 kits, and I've done one of them, and then my jacket.
Awesome.
So
Let me start
Yeah.
setting up here because I'm kind of prepared today. Usually I'm not prepared at all. But I like having my sewing machine on a pedestal. It's weird. I have it on a weird pedestal, and it enables me to put more stuff underneath it. So I can
Oh, yeah, me
continue to
too.
use my desk as a desk.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Picking the sewing machine up.
But you don't use it on the pedestal. You just use it. It's just when you're storing it.
It all started with my serger. I would stand and sew, but because I'm on strike from Sergerville.
Oh, you're on probation. You're not on
Oh
strike.
no,
You're on probation.
I walked out of the serger factory and was like, I cannot stand these conditions. It was like an officer and a gentleman. I carried myself out. Oh,
Oh my.
or officer and a lady, whatever it was called.
Officer.
I can't even remember now because I butchered it so bad. Okay, this is the point of like every sewist on earth has this one point of what am I making? Should I switch my thread? Yes, even though I don't want to. I'm gonna switch.
Like, how old's your needle? That's gonna be the next question.
This one's fairly new because I don't mess around. I put I sew with leather needles.
Oh, yeah, we would have to. Look, tweed's pretty thick.
Most of
sometimes.
what I do is hardcore compared to Would sewing tweed be considered repurposing?
Well, it's still in the bolt, so it never had its original.
Yeah,
Some of it's. What's that, Rita?
Yeah, unless it was made into something else and then you repurposed it to make it something else.
Yeah.
Some of it they look like conference room drapes, but a lot of it still has a tag on it as well. Oh man, it's gonna be a sad day when I find out where that tweed comes from. Okay.
So you're repurposing the original thought of what that tweed was going to do. It was going to bring joy to somebody as a curtain. I don't know.
And a lot of the time, when because I go to huge markets, it's on the ground. This is not in an established shop. Like these are real markets, and they use a lot of this stuff I make clothes out of. They use as rugs. I'll walk down and be like, "Oh man, I made a shirt out of this material." Oh man, this material looks familiar. I made a jacket out of it.
Tweed makes good curtains, though.
Yeah.
Because just one layer is like a blackout curtain. So Melania says no.
Well, it's good to know if I ever move to somewhere where it's really sunny. Just get some tweed curtains.
Oh, I got you. What size do you need? What size do you need?
I don't know.
That could be my next commercial. Come on down to William's House of Tweed.
Because right now, like all my windows have these shutters on them, so I don't put curtains on them. I mean, I just keep them shut during the day if I don't want the sun shining in on me.
Are you two sewing tonight? I've been sewing all day. Back there. Not me.
I'm probably going to hand stitch a little bit, do some EPP. So that's about it.
You know me. Sorry.
Oh, that wasn't even in my head today. You got to get down with EPP. Yeah, you know me.
I find it ironic that when you guys are sewing, I'm just yakking.
William, yakking. Oh, not possible.
I'm a professional. If you look up waffling,
Well, you know, we're just trying to keep you
if you look up
alive.
waffling.
We're all working on the channel here.
No, I'm going to do a video. That's why that thing's not finished. I'll do a video to make the one block. I'm going to turn that into a quilt. I wasn't going to, but I am going to. I like it.
Yeah. Rita, do you do embroidery or anything like that? Yeah.
I
Amazing.
love what you're building behind you, Rita.
This, it's called the card trick.
I love card trick. I love how you're using a black background too. I'm really
love that.
into.
I'm gonna make you big real
contrast with the dark.
quick. I absolutely love that.
Yes.
I was going to make a video on how to do the one. That's why this one's not been done. Because I was going to do a video on how to make this. It's really easy. There's nothing. It's just squares and rectangles. That's it. Nothing else to it. Oh, it looks like this.
I might have had a different tutorial like when I was watching it.
One
because
that
it
you
was,
use half square triangles and no.
yeah,
No.
that's
This is
what
what
I use.
it makes. Per block, you use two of these. These are 7-inch. These are 2.5 by 4.5, and those 2.5-inch blocks. But you can make them using the other way, but it's hard. They make it all confusing. I'm like going, no, I'm doing it the other way.
So Tammy is not feeling well. That's why she's not here tonight. And she's, if you go on her social media, she's actually canceled her lives for the time being. So she's just going through some stuff. She's under doctor's care.
She was live and sick while she was online. Sick.
So I am in constant contact with her. So I'm keeping up with her. And then Shalom's just not feeling 100% today.
Yeah, it was like, Tammy goes,
maybe they're having the Monday blues too. Today. It happens.
I was not feeling well when I woke up in my second morning. I was not feeling well at all. So I totally get that. Whoa. Okay.
So, but we're here, girl. No, I understand. I would want to know where everyone was.
I'm using a bobbin from a 1960s Elna grasshopper in a modern brother sewing machine. So we're gonna see how this works out.
So why don't you go get yourself a brother industrial machine?
You know what's really funny? A long time ago, I did a ton of research, and one of the reasons I didn't want to get a brother machine is because if you look in I know I'm about to show my California, but if you look at every factory where they exploit people, everywhere where people get paid slave wages, if you look at the sewing machine, it says brother. And so I had this weird moral dilemma of like, I don't want to contribute to that. And I know my California is showing, but I buy these at the thrift store all day long, but I don't know if I would buy the brother industrial.
I won't buy brother, but that's with me.
I have two brother machines, but I didn't realize, like, I don't go that deep into knowing about.
And it's no other company. It's no other. In every country where you think someone's being exploited making clothes, there's a brother sewing machine there.
Yep.
Are you not even Jukies? They're all brothers?
Brother has the monopoly in Africa, India, and China.
That's all you find is brothers.
I don't watch much of that.
They're in the closet. Who knows if they'll ever come back?
You know what, Judy? It's so funny. In my family, all the women watch sports and none of the men. So when I was a kid, I would be watching sports with my grandmother and my mother. My grandfather too, because he was really into sports, but he was like the only one. So it was actually rare in my family. And you know, and to each their own. I'm not saying I'm not in canceling anything
Yeah.
or not endorsing things, you know. But it's just something I wouldn't buy. I want that Juki so bad, but it's because I've seen every YouTuber on earth having that one particular sewing machine, and I've seen people make
Mhm.
things that are much more thick than what I'm doing. So I need a real sewing machine.
Yeah. I want to get an industrial, or not industrial, but I want to get a Juki someday.
If I purchased an industrial machine, it would be Juki or Benina had one at one time. I have a question for you. When we were at the Bernina, does Bernina have an industrial that was on the sales floor that you saw?
It was probably one of the ones at the end that she didn't go over.
Because
But no, I wasn't really paying that close of attention to.
no, the
Sorry.
second that she started saying the prices, my brain was like,
I kind of,
I
yeah.
literally went in the opposite direction.
I said, thank you so much. I mean, how many times did I try to excuse myself? I think I was trying to be so polite and so nice.
I've had a Juki a year now. I love it. I am so jealous. I need to upgrade to a Juki or just something that I can sew jeans on comfortably. Jean material.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jeans and tweed.
Hello, hello. Very nice to meet you. Welcome to the House of Sewing. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Anita. How are you?
Yeah, hey, welcome. I'm gonna start sewing in a second. I'm just kind of enjoying the day.
William sewing. There's a concept.
I know. I usually wait till the middle of the night when no one's looking. I love that question when people ask me, who made that? Or where did you get that? I love that question.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no. Yes.
I got it from Anna Roselle.
Like, let me show you where I got it from. And then I just point to myself or point to you.
Well, a lot of the time, I don't know. I think it's shocking. To some people, it's shocking that I sew. Still to this day, I laugh. Some people are really nice to me. And by the way, the 50-year-old bobbin is working.
Oh, amazing.
My daughter plays softball and soccer. My son did track, and I watch them, but I don't watch professional sports. My dad was like that until he got older, and he'd hang out all the time. And I was like, "We're watching hockey."
In Georgia.
Well, Anita's in Georgia. Amazing.
Awesome.
Thank you for stopping in and hanging out with us. Hey, I'm an East Coaster too. We rock. We're taking on this West Coast people.
Hey, I've been to Savannah twice, in Atlanta. Beautiful place. Beautiful place.
Mm-hmm, it is. Absolutely.
I've been to the Peachtree Plaza 100 years ago.
Oh,
Too funny.
I don't think I've been there.
It's in downtown Atlanta, and that was pre-Olympics. And I've been there after too, but
when I went to Atlanta to watch the baseball game, like we only go as far as the Battery, and that's as far as we go.
No.
Oh,
the Dodgers and the Braves are tied 5-5 in the ninth.
No,
But
you would like.
You guys have been playing really good, so you never know.
Yeah, I know. Go ahead. But game's not over yet. And we didn't even sing the 7th inning stretch like I tried. And you kind of helped me out.
yeah. So how many of them chicks are going to be volatile?
I'll know on Monday and Tuesday when I candle them.
So you haven't
Yeah.
candled them yet?
Well, I mean, I have a lot of eggs. Yeah, I have a lot of. See, I was only going to try for 24, but I kind of have almost
Hey,
50
Alibaba.
eggs.
So how many are going to be
So-
volatile though?
I won't know until Monday because they need to develop first. I'm waiting for them to develop so that I can see. I have to see the veining and
Right.
everything inside. So I won't know until Monday because that's day 7 and that's the first day you can candle to see if they're vital or not.
Hmm.
So for kids to see anyway. So I'll let you know Monday. Definitely, because I already go ahead and I just start throwing away eggs that I know that they're not fertile.
And kids will-
Great. I'm sorry. Great to see you, Alibaba.
Hi Ollie, how are
Ollie.
you doing?
Travel ball is hard. It is not easy.
Yeah,
travel. I don't know what that is.
Where in Atlanta?
yeah, we have.
I've been to the Peachtree Plaza. I've been there before and after the Olympics. It was basically downtown Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. I always wanted to go to downtown Atlanta, but we just never get there. It's always something in the way.
Girl, you don't know what you're missing. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
You're really used to it.
Developed into Easter eggs, Ollie asks.
Mm,
Don't you know? See, that came out. Asks. Where'd that come from? Don't you know? I
Don't
am
you
morphing
know?
into a
Oh my
Minnesotan.
word.
I don't know why.
No, I think you're really morphing into trying to be Canadian. I really do. I really
Is it
do.
because I fall asleep to watching hockey?
It probably is. It
no, because then
probably
you would
is.
have to say a after every sentence.
Yeah. Well, it's coming. I feel it's coming. It's on the horizon. It's not. He says y'all
It's
sometimes.
because y'all is all encompassing. I love y'all. I love saying y'all.
Yeah. I
That's not
love y'all.
Canadian though. It's
Yeah.
when I lived there, that was hard for me to get used to. Is everybody saying, "Hey, hey," and all I would do was laugh, and I wasn't laughing at them. It just was hard to. They do a sentence and say "a" every sentence
Mhm.
ended with "a."
Yeah. But no, I never like that. Never. I don't know. Living just like 20 minutes from the border, that never even crossed my mind. It was just so natural to hear that. So I just find it funny when people mention the whole A thing at the end, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
that's just so natural to me to hear that.
really. I can't. No,
Yeah, because I mean, I used to go to Montreal a lot, and then we would go over to Ottawa when I got older.
Right. No,
So, I mean, I was always
I
in
remember
Canada.
middle school, I had a teacher that would sell colored chicks.
Yeah.
I worked in downtown Atlanta.
See, I think that's chick abuse.
I was waiting
That
for
is
him.
absolute chick
And after I
abuse.
retired, the first time I refused to go there again. Do you know what, Judy? I didn't visit downtown LA for almost 20 years. I started going back. What stopped me from going back this time was watching the news too much. Because when I would go to downtown, it was so peaceful, but I could see the potential for chaos, instant chaos. But people leave me alone, but I get it. And I miss that place. I miss the fashion district because they have cheap, affordable fabric. Yeah, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I miss downtown. I miss.
See, and even what I find funny is that when I go home to New York, like my vowels change. And so I don't sound like this when I'm home in New York. But let's say that I go home to New York and I stream with you all, I will morph back into this, Jess. But it's funny being around my
You get a
family.
northerner accent.
Yeah, I guess it's like my French Canadian accent. That's what I call
I live
it.
2 hours from Atlanta. I live on the outskirts of Augusta, home of the Masters. Do you know TV makes that look so
Oh,
beautiful? TV makes
oh, it is beautiful. The Masters is coming up too. Or has it already happened? No, it hasn't happened yet.
out of everything I
We're
watch,
probably
it's
gonna
not
need
necessarily something I don't know. I haven't watched golf in
well,
a very long time.
fortunately or unfortunately, it's always on in the house when the Masters is on. And then you just hear the commentators like, oh, just their voices are
Yeah, they'll put me
amazing.
to sleep. It's worse than
Oh, I've slept a lot.
old school baseball announcers were like that too because everything was like this. I'd be like just
Mhm.
passed out.
I think you would be an awesome sports and like announcement person. You have the voice for it. You do. I could see you
Yeah.
commentating a game. Maybe hockey, so because you can say A and about that. Yeah.
I would love to do that. I'm too passionate though. I would take it. Like Vin Scully was the announcer for the Dodgers forever. He was a professional. Chick Hearn, they were professionals. Like they were non-biased. I would be biased. If there was a dirty hit, I'd be like, "Get that guy out of the league."
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I can see that.
Well, I think they need more people like that around there that just show the passion of the sport.
It starts on the 12th. Traffic. Traffic's crazy.
Yes, it is. Oh, it is. I bet it's horrible down there.
I wouldn't want to be there.
I knew it was coming up in April. I knew it. Right before Easter weekend. Getting there. But, oh, and not only do I have chick eggs, Rita, but I have 6 duck eggs that I'm incubating also. So we're going to have ducklings.
So you're raising an army
Yeah.
of minions. Got it.
Yes, I'm very good at raising an army of
Ducks and
minions.
chickens together.
Just be prepared what potentially could be baggage. It's fun. It's fun. I don't think I could ever not teach like science.
Did you not hear me?
It's just so much fun.
My crying about ducks. My duck trauma.
Oh, I heard it. I'm not incubating geese.
Ducks too. Ducks around here. I'm telling you, they're sitting on street corners harassing people. Right now, a duck is wolf whistling some poor woman. Right now, a duck is driving a car without a license. Right now, an underage duck is smoking a cigarette. Out of here.
William, stop. No.
Ducks are evil.
And then you have people like me and another coworker that I have, and we just walk up to them and we go, "Come here, baby." And then they just walk up, they waddle up to us, and we just kind of like scratch their little feathers. See, maybe we're like Dr. Doolittle. And we just have that natural calling.
Yeah, a duck's smiling at you, and over your shoulder, they're like, "I'm gonna get you." So
Yes.
that's what a duck is saying.
A working ranch that has those things on the ranch, and then she would change her mind. I guarantee it. Ducks are.
See, look what Ollie said. Little ducks and chickens are
Zero
sweet.
stars. Would not recommend.
Right.
Well, you know, maybe they had a rough life before you saw them. Maybe every human out there was
Are you
just treating
caping
them.
for ducks?
I raised them from eggshell. No, they were treated very well until they had their a day, and then their day went. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know how I am with animals.
Exactly. See, then they bite you. Right now, there is somebody trying to get in an elevator, and there's a bunch of ducks blocking them.
Yeah, you.
Jess, lips and voice don't match.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It looks good on this end.
Yeah, YouTube side that's doing
Yeah.
it. There's a lag on the YouTube side.
Well, that's crazy.
It's always there's always a lag on the YouTube side.
Should I put the queen on for a little bit?
No, you look. It
Maybe.
looks. I don't. I don't see any.
There
Your
isn't.
picture is actually crystal clear on this side.
Mine's not because of the stupid light.
But you said that on the YouTube side, Rita, that I'm not matching.
Yeah, it doesn't match. Most of the time, that's the case. You're talking, and your voice and your lips are behind your. You've talked, and then your lips move, and then you're talking. Yeah.
Okay.
There's just a lag on the YouTube side.
Well, yeah. If you look, that annoys me.
Yeah, it's just I just ignore it.
Okay. So you guys just don't look at me. Just listen to me. Yeah. Y'all know what I look like. It's okay. Just walk me out.
Dang Rooster, we had chased me and got me, and my husband didn't get rid of it till he got my granddaughter. Oh, I'd get rid of it too.
Man, I had this Rhode Island Red, and he'd get all puffy at me. I was like, try it. I get right up, and I just get right, I push out my arms. I was like, I tried to make myself look really big. I was like, come on.
I can't
dare
even say
you.
on YouTube.
Because I'm just going to snap your neck like I was like gangster on him. He never did.
I can't repeat out loud what I would say to that Rooster. But it would have been along the lines of like something, you are breakfast, something. Or don't forget that you're breakfast.
So, I'm bringing some of these chickens home, and then whatever roosters I have, they will be culled, and then or given away if I can, and then there'll be lunch, and then I'm gonna keep the hens.
Nope, I knew there was a pin.
So.
Who's calling them? You? You're gonna rate?
Oh, I'm good.
You don't have no problem.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Nope. How would you like me to do it? There's like 5 different ways I can think of.
I used to do that every weekend. Rabbits, chickens, geese. I
was like, beware if you're my friend.
Alibaba now has a song stuck. I love that. That's this song.
Everyone,
this song is actually in my playlist. I love this song.
Oh, Ollie, that was great.
Oh no, you don't want to know. You want to know?
Dodgers are losing.
Nope, the Dodgers won.
Oh, wow.
The Braves are 8-0.
Are you serious?
Antoni got a hit.
After we were up for the first 7 innings?
Walk-off solo home run. This year is so exciting already. And it's early.
Yeah, I'm just going to go put my Freddie Freeman shirt on. Because that's the only LA Dodger that I enjoy.
Hey, Katie, great to see you.
Hi, Katie. How are you?
Hey, Katie, hi.
Let me see if I can adjust my sewing camera. Now that the Dodgers... Dude, we've had such an exciting year already.
Oh, yeah.
The Dodgers are, 8-0 or 7-0? Great to see you, Katie. Great to see you.
You've played 8 games. You've played 8 games already. Today was game 9 for them when it wasn't.
Well, we're not equal with other, like, we have different, it's much like the Kings where teams have different schedules.
Because when you play a series, you always play in 3s.
Oh, we usually play in 4s. At least certain homestands. Like whenever we play the Giants, it's in 4s.
Maybe it's a California thing.
Now I just have Kung Fu Fighting stuck in my head.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just about to say. Thanks, Alibaba.
Oh, man, what mix?
I'm going to send you some chickens now. Send me your address. You want some roosters?
No, because I don't want to do them. I can't do that no more. I can't kill.
You might be hungry.
No, they.
By the time I grow them out, Ollie, the winter will be over up there.
Oh my God.
But
I don't know. I don't like cats. I don't like dogs, and I don't have any of them. Right?
I was like, were you abducted by aliens? I almost didn't get that joke. I almost didn't get that joke. Oh my gosh. I thought I jumped through the mirror into an alternate universe somewhere. I was on the other side. Like that Doctor Who episode I just watched. Where the Brigadier is wearing an eye patch.
It's like, wait a minute. I want to see if William's paying attention.
oh, he's always paying attention. It's just if he's
For anyone wondering, I'm actually sewing. I'm back. So it's tweed coat, and because I need a loud inside, I did yellow lining.
I love
that that tweed? Is it like bumpy?
No.
No, it's flat. Okay.
Yeah, but it is fine woven in. This, and I know this is gonna sound crazy, but it's called synthetic tweed because it's made by a machine.
Made by machine. Yeah.
And so I could go off like Bubba Gump. There's Georgia tweed, synthetic tweed, Canada tweed.
I wonder because so we have my father-in-law was a textile manager for years, and he made fabric for stadiums and everything like that around the world. Like he went to Germany and different places around the United States and bid on stadium seats and also office furniture. I wonder if you have any of that fabric.
I guarantee it probably does, just laying around.
I bet you. Well, I bet you have it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, me, yeah. That would be awesome.
I wonder.
You know, like every sewing machine I buy, I want to know every hand that touched that sewing machine, and I'm like that with fabric, because I use like my Santee Alley fabric literally is from the 90s. That sat around for 30 years before I touched it.
So, does it tell you does it have a salvage that it tells you like where it's made or anything like that?
The newer stuff just says what where it came from, because a lot of it comes from like Texas, Alabama. They love tweed in Alabama.
Yeah, they do. The biggest the home office is down there.
There's it's weird, but that's for the synthetic stuff. When I get like my purple tweed, actually, I think it does have a label. Let's see. No, well, I'll look. This is tweed. This is literally like interwoven tweed. You know.
See, and I could never tell that texture just by when you were holding it back. And now that I see it, I think it's even more amazing than I thought.
I like working with this material because it's stiff. I know that sounds crazy, but it's easy to work with. Mm-hmm. I discovered that with canvas. But fun fact, from Modelo Man, I purchased a ton of canvas, real canvas, and it had all these crazy designs. I didn't know the designs were painted on.
They're painted.
So I washed this coat I made, and my coat's crying.
Oh.
Everything faded.
Because you didn't wash that fabric.
I never washed it. That was in my rookie days. This was years ago. This is just the learning curve of buying stuff off the street, you know? Mm-hmm. Because Modelo Man, a lot of the time, he wouldn't even know what he had. And so when I would purchase stuff, he's like, it's been here forever. This was here before I got here.
Hi, Andrea.
Can only be from the 90s? Totally, Ollie. How's it going? Great to see you. Another exciting night here in the House of Sewing.
I'm just glad to hear a sewing machine.
With all
I
this
love it.
tweed in here, I'm feeling inspired. And really, it comes down to me cutting out the design that I want and just sewing. At this point, because I know what I'm
Yeah.
doing with something like this, it's not even that complicated. It's just trying to not to overload the sewing machine with tweed.
I mean, you're just so more energetic today. I love it because it's like you're back.
Damn it. I lost myself. You
Oh,
know, I'm going to say this with love. The no-buy was a learning experience. I'm quoting Phoenix from Phoenix Electra Circus. I almost said circle. Everybody should go subscribe. But
definitely. She's amazing.
instead of no buy, I'm gonna do a low buy
Low buy.
because I was lying to
Okay.
myself. I lasted 111 days, but I almost snapped and just ran down the street like I need tweed with tears in my eyes. Just I was this close.
Yeah, you gotta do what's good for you. Yeah, definitely.
So I think this is gonna be the year of low buy.
Low buy instead of buy.
Yeah.
I think purchasing with purpose.
There you go.
something in that direction, because I was just crazy and buying everything that I saw. And it's okay to walk by a sewing machine that doesn't work. It's okay to walk past a roll of fabric.
Absolutely.
Even when I went to the swap meet, first thing I did when I went to this one vendor is they have a dollar section in front. I walked up front and I was like, oh, don't buy any of this. Do not buy, because it you know, a lot of it I would only be buying it because it's affordable.
Hmm.
And that's the only reason I would be buying it.
Yeah, you have to buy things that I always say, buy things that bring joy to your life. Like when you see them, you're like, oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I can see what I'm going to make with that. You know?
Absolutely.
Don't you know?
Don't you know? Don't you know? So instead of my insane buys, and I'm not like, I'm going to stop going to the Goodwill by my house. So that really cuts down the sewing machine potential. And plus, I do a lot of this just out of routine because I can.
Mm-hmm.
And do I need to buy every size 13 shoe that I come across?
Yes.
Jess, you're not helping. You're not helping this, Jess.
Yeah, but they're cool. Hey, you don't come up with, as long as they're like amazing looking. If they bring you joy, buy it. I don't have to. I can enable sometimes. I don't have to say sorry and suppress the feelings. No, I'm gonna enable. It's okay.
Do you
I can't fight the feeling. Is that Boston or Chicago? I can't remember who sings that song. Can't fight the feeling.
Yeah. Mm. I don't know off the top of my brain.
I can't. Oh, I can't think. It's a single guy though. It's a single singer that sings it.
It's been a while since I've even thought about that song. You know why? It's because I watch a lot of hockey, and they play a lot of songs from the 1970s in the commercials. So they'll play a banger, and I'm like, oh, I forgot about that song.
I mean, when you said you can't fight the feeling, I always think of REO Speedwagon. Can't fight that feeling anymore.
Ario's the one that sings that song.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go. There you go.
REO
Steve.
Speedwagon. Mm-hmm.
It's like I can see her faces, but it's like
Yeah, it's a guy.
Ario.
I grew up in a house. I know this is going to sound strange, but I grew up in a house of records. And so as a kid, I would grab a record, put it on, and listen to it. I remember putting on Boston, Chicago. My parents had every Flip Wilson, Robin Williams. I know we can't say his name, Bill Cosby, every like record you could, anyone who had a comedy album, but they also had a ton of music. So I laugh when I think of Boston or Chicago. Because I was a little kid discovering that. I'm like, it's all right. It's got a beat.
Yeah.
It's got a beat.
I mean, what did we do back in the day when it was a bad day outside? We couldn't play outside. We're on the music train.
Oh yeah. And I had hand-me-downs everything, and I had a record player that had a synthesizer on it, because for some reason in the late '80s everything had a keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Everything had a keyboard on it.
I remember my dad. My dad bought me my first keyboard.
My keyboard sits in the shed.
Mine
what
sits
happened to
right
it.
here because I live in the past.
My mom got rid of mine.
Every once in a while, I'll take one of those, like, learn to play the piano in 5 minutes. 6 minutes later, I'm like, I still don't know how to play the piano.
I only know a few chords, and it's the beginning chords to the Tennessee Waltz. That's the only thing I can play on the piano. That's it. Piano, keyboard, whatever. It's the beginning chords to Tennessee Waltz. That's it.
I'm definitely out of practice, but I could play every Christmas song once upon a time. So that's what I learned on.
If my record player had
And then the regular.
Oh, I put on Ario all night in high school. I was like that with the Doors.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, I went through this hardcore Doors phase.
Mm-hmm.
I could sing every song. When the music's over, turn out the lights. Turn out the lights. See, Rita's like, oh no, not again. You thought you
No.
were done with Morrison.
no. Oh,
Never.
Until the end.
Oh my word.
Oh my god, I would have been such a disturbance if my record player had a synth. And because my parents were obsessed with technology, like, I wish I'd kept those. I had wannabe. They were wannabe keytars. They were mini keys. They were made for children.
Mm-hmm.
I had one that had a tape deck. I loved those things, but I would just mess around with them.
I took all my vinyl records and digitized them, and they're all in this.
That's amazing.
I
Oh wow.
know it was the first concert. That's awesome. That is awesome. And is that in Roanoke, Virginia?
Yeah, that's just that's over on the western side of it's probably about 2.5 hours, 3 hours away from me.
Thank you, Christy. I sing badly. I'm here 4 nights a week. Do not forget to tip your waitress or waiter, please, and thank you.
He does not sing badly.
Oh, I do shower karaoke. I do car karaoke. I go off in my car.
But I really think we should do a karaoke night sometime. It would be fun.
What came on? Something came on today. I was like, you know what? I'm having a bad day. I rolled the windows up. What was it? I can't remember. If I'm rolling the windows up, I'm being kind to my fellow humans.
Just let them listen to you.
Oh, sometimes I'm Heathcliff on the fence. I'm braying cat. I am a braying cat. I think I can sing.
I got one of those. I can open the door and you can hear him. No.
The Casio. You know what's funny? I think it was the Casio guitar. I loved that thing as a kid. And I'm telling you, because I had the hand-me-downs, because my brother and sister were around the same age, I got 2 of everything. Oh, I loved that era. I loved that era.
That's fun.
Okay. Ow.
Now I have Boston just stuck in my head. Whoa. Oh, man. That was
The sewing singing channel, right? For the...
and food, but I had dinner before the stream.
Oh, we're not ready for food quite yet.
So I'm not as starving as I normally am.
Germans.
I wasn't running around as much today, so I was able to actually, like, well, I won't even lie. I was able to stand up and enjoy my food because I was not sitting during dinner. It's a bad parent habit I've developed. I need to learn how to sit down at a table.
Down and enjoy your food, right? Instead of standing up pacing.
Whoa, I stand up and I'm cleaning while I'm eating. I'm literally cleaning my kitchen as I'm eating. And like, I turned on the dishwasher at like 3 o'clock last night or something crazy. And no one had put away the dishes. So the dish fairy had to come and put away the dishes.
Yeah, I try to do that in the morning when I wake up, if I have enough time before school. After I make my eggs.
Big 1970 German synth pop. Whenever you ever hear me say, I'm trying to revive my synth pop career, I am literally quoting The Big Lebowski. I am literally quoting the. And one day I will let go of that movie, but it is not today.
It won't be tomorrow either.
It's the dude. You know what? And it's sad. A lot of people. I didn't join the Church of Dudism. I didn't go any crazy. They opened up a shop in my town. I walked by and I was like, the dude isn't commercial. But I absolutely loved that movie. I still quote it to this very day. To this very day. I tell people they're out of their element all the time.
Oh my word. Oh.
No comment.
Is there a movie that from back in the day that you absolutely loved?
Rita, is there a movie that you absolutely love?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, Freddy Krueger.
Those shows. And Pumpkinhead. Oh, yeah.
Rita, I was so scared of Freddy. I was drinking coffee like in the movie. I was like, I'm not sleeping, man. Why not watch that movie? My parents told me not to watch that movie. That movie scared me. And Hellraiser.
There was a time when I used to. Halloween was my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
It was the only time of year I could dress up and scare kids.
I recently I got really bored on Amazon and I bought a bunch of Halloween patches. So there will be a Halloween jacket coming to my so-called life channel near you.
Freddy Krueger every year, and then I had those plates where the hand comes out and grabs.
Oh yeah,
I had those. Scare kids. Had to get behind a hand. Oh yeah, I dressed as Freddy Krueger. Had the knives and everything. Well, knives, my nails, and except I made them a little longer, and pointed them.
Yeah.
And then you could do things like take pumpkin, the guts of pumpkin, and you coloring and turn it red, and it'll stick to your skin.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Makes it look like your insides.
Oh my word.
I'm obsessed with computer animation.
Mm-hmm. I see how much you love computer animation from like your shorts and the way that you present your videos for the pictures and stuff at the beginning in YouTube. It's absolutely beautiful.
The graphics, I like the
graphics are beautiful.
They're not hard to do. I'm not using anything special. I'm just using it's the same one you make slides out of. What is this thing? PowerPoint.
Mm-hmm. I don't use Office. I use Google. So I'm all about that. Yeah, the other side of the world.
I don't use 365. I use Microsoft Office Professional. I pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
Expensive program to do that. I don't want a subscription program.
Sorry, I had to go check on I have a fussy teenager.
Uh-oh.
No, he's 15.
He's just having a day. It's his Monday. So he's like his Monday.
You know what the funny thing is, though? I was the definition of that teenager. So I get it. I'm there, man. I was like listening to OK Computer. I was listening to Radiohead in my room with the lights off. I get it. I get it. I was totally that emotional teenager. So, you know, if you're having a day, you're having a day.
Tomorrow's a brand new day, and we'll start all over again.
Oh, I walk in the hallway like nothing happened. I'm like, "Good morning, troopers."
That's one thing my kids are. They look at me like, I'm like, no, mommy, I don't hold grudges or anything. Like, yeah, today's a brand new day. Let's just. I mean, I'm not going to forget what happened yesterday, but let's just start a brand new day.
What happened yesterday? I can't remember.
That's what I tell my kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
My thing is not continuing the behavior. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't. That's why I'm like, because I'm very. I'm a reactor, and with children you can't be. So I'm sitting there like this, like, not reacting, not reacting. And I walk out of the room and I explode. I just spontaneously combust.
He's an amazing kid.
Good
He
time. No,
really
he's a
is.
great kid.
You're doing an amazing job with him.
I was smoking cigars and like, I was a bookie when I was his age. I wasn't. But
So if you're listening to this, which you might be, Mr. Kid,
he's not.
you're lucky to have your daddy.
I just checked. He's not.
Aww. You never know. He might rewatch this. Anywho, but yes.
Goodness, where is everybody tonight? They all ran away.
I don't know. It's Wednesday.
And it's the middle of the week. I get it.
Yeah.
And I'm on all the time. So they're like, you know, we'll see him again. We will definitely see him again.
It wouldn't be surprising if, like, the days that he's not scheduled to go on. Oh, there he is.
There he is, yeah. William doesn't schedule his. They're just there. All of a sudden, you have to keep checking. They're just there.
I'm now accepting applications for the My So-Called Life coordinator.
Yes, job. That's her job.
I know.
I was like, what?
No, but when I see your channel, like, you are organized, and Tammy is like, you guys are so organized, and I wake up and I'm like, oh yeah, I have a live stream today. Oh no, I gotta make a thumbnail.
But that's just your process and how you do it. That's totally fine.
Hey, Sheila.
Hey, Sheila, how are you doing?
Great.
There's thumbnail.
There's another East Coaster. Hey, we got another one of those. We're coming at you.
Oh, Pam. Let's take a moment for Pam, because Pam is unpacking.
She finally got.
She just moved all the way across the country.
Oh, I feel that cry face though.
I
feel that.
Yeah. I was like, oh, where is that again? What box is that in? That's what I would. I would need a spreadsheet for that.
I did this one time, and I'll never do it again. One time, I wrote stuff on every box.
You did not.
I'll never. And I'm talking to the future, William. I promise you, I will never do that again.
Oh.
Because in my rafters, I still have a few boxes that say stuff. Just litter.
And you've never opened them?
No, I have. But I reuse boxes. Like,
of course.
You know, like if we have a place called Party City here, what we used to. Yeah. And you could go and buy boxes. Like actual moving boxes of all different kinds. And so I have a ton of Party City boxes still. And U-Haul boxes too. Because we have U-Haul stores here too. So, you know.
Walmart's pretty good about buying. You can buy boxes at Walmart.
I've never bought boxes at Walmart before.
Yep, it's in the office supply section.
Yep.
And if you live in Southern California and you're in a real pinch, we have a store called Smart and Final, and they have in front of their stores they have boxes from all their stuff,
Oh,
Away.
and you could go up there and grab them. I'm like, I need an oversized box. I go to Smart and Final because I know it's in the bin somewhere.
so I mean, I was at Mickey D's the last time I moved. So I would just every night I was like, take all these French fry boxes, put them in the office. And so I would just bring home boxes after boxes after box. And so when I was moving, it was so easy because they're all the same size boxes. I loved it.
I do love that. That's why I buy uniform boxes.
Yeah.
Because I've moved a lot, and it's for that reason.
Go ahead. Look at Pam's.
My box.
I love this.
5 pages. I didn't use Excel this time. I just used printed pages with their 25. U-Haul boxes are still the strongest and cheapest.
But she used Excel before. Look at this. She says she used Excel.
20 McTwin is pro spreadsheets.
I am. Someday you guys are going to be blessed with me showing you a spreadsheet and you're going to be like, wow, this chick is crazy.
I use spreadsheets for everything.
I'm disorganized. I don't even know. Yo no entiende spreadsheet.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Spreadsheets I use them for everything.
Oh, it's fun. But Pam, I'm glad that you got there safely, and now you're just going through the headache of putting it away and trying to figure out exactly where it belongs in your new space. So I think that is probably my biggest opportunity when I go to new places is where's the new place going to be.
I'm not trying to scare you. Let's see. I moved back from Portland in 08. I've lived in this house since 08. And I still have boxes from when I moved.
So my question.
But there's stuff where I'm like, oh, do I really need this? And it's in the rafters.
That was going to be my question. Like, when you move again, are you going to go through things and go, am I really going to use this in my new space?
It depends on how many times. Like if it's something.
Or what it is.
If it's like something that I've moved from LA to Portland to Texas, back to LA, back to like Arizona and all that, then I may or may not. It depends on what it is. It all depends on what it is.
Oh, of course, yeah. If it's history or if it's like personal stuff, yeah.
Sheila would watch a spreadsheet tutorial video.
Good. All right.
The IMAX Singer pre-1900 database is all on Excel. Okay, this is the one spreadsheet I do go through because I have to look up my sewing machines.
Yeah, they should be color-coded somehow, somewhere.
Sheila.
But
I have boxes from 2008. I can look up and point at one. I can see it right here.
But just like what I just said to Rita a few minutes ago, I'm a Google girl, so everything's on Google Sheets. Because I am a Google 2 technician person. I don't know. I have certification in Google.
It's called Google. You're a master at Google Foo.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, I had to take tests and everything. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm Google certified.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that means for anybody out there that really enjoys Google. Boop.
If the internet didn't work today, what would you do?
Hey, Sydney.
Me?
I would go back to journaling and reading books.
Could you survive if the internet went down today?
I lived my entire 20s without without TV.
Mm-hmm. How many people could survive without the internet?
Teaching would be a difficult curveball for me.
Hey, Sydney. Sorry.
So I would have to go back to, just more hands-on and like reading and worksheets and stuff like that instead of doing everything on a computer and a spreadsheet. And yeah,
I would be walking around literally dancing like Fred Astaire, wrapping around poles because I'd rule the world because I'd be one of the only people who know how to read. The younger
or spell.
If the internet disappeared, I'd be like, I rule the world. This is a book. Let's learn how to read again.
Mhm.
I mean, tell me how many kids actually know how to spell words now because they don't have to voice it into the computers.
It's actually a big pet
I
peeve
don't
of
think
mine.
they do. I don't think kids know how to spell. If you tell them to get on a piece of paper and write words out, like when I did as a kid, we had the spelling. You had to write those words, and that's when I learned. You write a word 10 times, you're gonna remember how to spell it.
Google
Unless
for
you're Jess.
I lived. I didn't read it. I didn't get on the I didn't get online. I wasn't like this until I was like 38 years old. So I lived most of my life without the internet, and I held out as long as I could as far as having an. I still had a flip phone in 2007. Like people were like, "Oh, what is that thing?" Like they were shocked that my flip phone worked.
I actually never touched a computer or seen one until 1985 when I went to college.
Wow, wow.
Ever. And somebody said, "Do you know how to use a computer?" And I said, "Nope." Because I also learned how to type on one of the manual typewriters.
Me too.
I hated the electric. I wouldn't use it. I refused.
That's how I learned how to type was on a typewriter.
Hmm.
I'm really aging myself.
So my first computer, I got it, brought it home. The first thing I did with it was take it apart and put it back together.
The worst part is not being able to stream music.
Yeah.
That you know what? There are a lot of things like I didn't think about that because I put on playlists and
Mhm.
walk out of the room, and and because I watch the same videos, it's everything I've ever wanted to listen to, ever because it's literally regurgitating back to me the stuff I click on.
Right.
You know, so I didn't think about that. A couple years ago, we had hardcore rolling blackouts here, and I witnessed my son go through withdrawals.
Mhm.
And like there was one day where he was freaking out. I took him on the front lawn. He's freaking out. I said, "Look up," because we could see the Milky Way because our entire grid was down.
Right.
And I told him, "You'll probably never have this experience again, dude.
Yeah.
Like never."
But just think about it. If it went down for just one day, no internet access at all, which means all cell phones that require internet would no longer work.
I would
Yeah.
literally be singing The Sound of Music, reintroducing myself to my neighbors. Hi, my name is William. Hi, I've lived here forever. I went to this elementary school here. I don't know you, but hi. Hi. I've heard of
Aw.
kids using pencil and then throwing it out. It was broken. They just didn't sharpen it.
True statement, Ollie.
Mhm.
I have no idea how many times I look down in the trash can and it's not one of those ugly dollar store. It's my Ticonderoga pencils. And I
Yeah.
said, "What's wrong with this pencil?" I'm like, "There's a beautiful eraser on it and everything." "Oh, well, it was on the floor. They just pick it up and put it in the trash can." Or it doesn't work anymore. Yeah, go to the
Mhm. And sharpen it.
don't
I
even my
still-
blood pressure just goes up.
Katie Kraft says I still have CDs, DVDs, and VHS tapes, plus players for them. Have hundreds of books downstairs. This is what kept me from shaving off my eyebrows during the pandemic. This is what saved me from going crazy. Is that
Yeah.
I own almost everything Alfred Hitchcock has ever put out, and because of the pandemic, I've now seen them all.
Yep, Allie, exactly. That's what I was talking about. What would happen if the internet went down? I mean, just all of a sudden, because if that happens, it's gone. It's
I would rule. I'd be so happy. I'd be in my front yard with my treadle. I would be so happy. Are you kidding me?
well, because notice nobody sees me around on Sundays. I unplug.
Hi, Linda.
Smart.
No
Hey, Linda.
anything on Sundays.
I gave up cable in 2021, but the 10 days I didn't have the internet, I didn't have YouTube was hard. And that is true. I'm the first one to admit I am addicted to YouTube. I live on YouTube. If you're ever like, where's William? Just go on YouTube. I'm there. I'm there.
He's there somewhere.
Oh,
But then you can go back and watch videos. Watch his old stuff, y'all.
great to see you, Linda. Great to see you.
Oh, welcome in.
I really don't play video games. Like, if I couldn't play Star Fox and Mario, I might go crazy. But, you know, I play hockey. So I would just make a net and grab my puck. I don't even need skates. I have sticks for all the neighbors. We could have a whole game.
Do you have isn't there like specially designed like hockey for blacktop?
Yeah, I have a street puck.
Street puck, yeah.
Yeah. And they're all space age because the ones back in the day had wheels in the middle of them. They were really cool. And these are made of a material that just they glide on any surface.
It's amazing.
Like ice.
Hockey's fun to watch. I like hockey.
Katie says, I lived off grid. Wouldn't choose to do that again, but I could. I'm the same way. Like, I wouldn't volunteer for it, but if the grid went down, I would thrive.
Yep. So I wouldn't have any problems. Oh, no internet. Okay, no problem.
I still chop firewood. I still, like, I'm ready. I'm ready.
But how many people couldn't survive without it?
There'd be a lot of people that'd be struggling, definitely, because they don't have like that infrastructure in their brain, like how to survive if everything went down.
Like my neighbors who pay other people to wash their cars.
Yeah. Like how many people can actually grow their own food if they really think about it? You know?
I think about that all the time.
And can grow their own food.
Or even grow their own food and cull their animals and being able to cook them.
Like anytime I talk about eating a potato, I picked it out of my backyard. And yes, I'm so proud of my potatoes. I am. The proud potato. Oh, that's a new name tag. The proud potato.
Yes.
Store-bought potato and a homegrown potato. They are two different. They don't taste the same. I mean, potato you grow and pull out of the ground, you can actually wash the skin off. It just washes right off.
Yeah, it's so thin.
It's different.
It's almost time for me I can start planting potatoes. So I'll have like my little patch. It'll be fun. But I dig them all up every year. So I don't have anything just sitting there for me.
You can get 100 pounds of potatoes in a 5-gallon bucket.
Oh.
That would know. Sourdough.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Sourdough's fun to make.
Yeah. I have a starter in my refrigerator.
Sourdough's
I go ahead and feed it. It's been a while.
You have to be careful doing sourdough in Arizona. It goes too fast.
I actually learned how to make bread in Arizona. That's a very, very true statement.
You have to be careful because it grows too fast. Yes.
I have a craft store in my house. I'll be fine. Same. I'm ready for crocheting and knitting. I don't even know how to do either, but I have all the supplies in this room.
You have the supplies, but you've never done it.
All of the supplies. The funny thing is, if you pressed me and it came back in a month, I might make you a sweater. It would be janky, but I'll make you a sweater. It's because I used a lot of yarn for my my slow stitching, but then I went overboard. I went completely overboard.
Good night, Judy.
Have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Night, Judy.
Me too. I own my own fabric store. Oh, I have that problem too. I haven't bought bread at the store for over a month now. I went crazy making bread. I went crazy.
Yep. I make bread and I make butter. I love homemade butter. Oh.
Thank you so much for stopping by, Judy. Thank you so much. I don't
That's
know.
definitely a big deterrence from house cleaning. I mean, it just, yeah,
I'm the
it tempts
opposite
it
though.
sometimes.
I put on my 90s playlist and I'm unstoppable. If you
Yep.
see me with my headphones and a toilet brush, get out of my way. Get out of my I'm unstoppable.
Yeah.
That's what I
Well,
do.
that's what I have to do. I take my noise canceling headphones on and I put them on, and then I'll listen to music like Spotify, my musicals, or I'll put on a stream that I know is going to be on for a couple hours.
Yeah, Allie, I use my food processor to make butter.
Oh, interesting.
3 pounds of butter for $3.85.
That's a beautiful price.
You don't even want to know how much butter is here.
You don't even buy real butter though. You buy the fake stuff.
Hey, skits. I do raw margarine for life.
Mm.
I don't buy margarine, so
Homemade butter is so good. I haven't had some in ages.
Mhm.
no. What I do is you squeeze it out and liquid it, then I put it in the, and then I slice it.
Okay.
So it's in the little cubes, little tiny
Mhm.
squares, and then I freeze it that way. And I put a piece of paper between each one so they don't freeze together. And it freezes, and then as soon as it's froze, I can put it in the that machine that sucks all the air out.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
That is interesting. Great to see you, Skids. Great to see you.
Hi,
Rah, rah.
Skids.
Hello, hello.
It's,
I've only made homemade butter one time, and I didn't add enough salt, and then I had to keep reworking it.
My beef with homemade bread, it got me in the predicament where I am at right now where my pants do not fit.
wow.
I fell in love. And I just kept on making it and making it and making it.
I mean, I could make some sourdough right now, so I can make a grilled cheese sandwich. Oh, grilled cheese, delicioso.
Jess is getting hungry.
I can get myself hungry. Do I need to be eating? No.
We have now entered the food portion of my so-called life. I would like to remind everybody the food cart is now open. The food cart is now open.
Rita, in the last month, I gained 10 pounds, I think. I'm like, oh, this can't be happening. So now I'm like reversing myself.
Send it this way.
I will definitely lose it and give it to you all. Yes.
In between 10 and 15 pounds every 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Nobody, and doctor doesn't know why.
Yeah.
Start eating high protein, high massive.
Yeah.
Like, seriously? I can't lose any more weight, people.
I'm the same way with Linda. My problem. That's why this is what I say to myself at 2:30 in the morning when I'm trying to not eat. But I'm like, but it's so good.
It is.
When I'm standing in front of my fridge trying not to. I spent at least an hour down Spotify rabbit hole this morning. I go off on playlists. Oh man. Does the food cart have carnitas? Of course.
Mm-hmm.
We have everything.
What is that? What is a carnita?
Carnitas, it's just really, really well seasoned meat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the stuff they dry on the roof.
No, not necessarily. Like, have you ever had carne asada?
Yes, and I don't like it. But
It's in the same.
Oh, okay. What's the stuff they dry on the roof? Arizona dries them on the roof, whatever that meat is.
I go to this one Armenian restaurant where there's a giant thing of meat in the middle of the table, and you cut the meat off.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
As it's spinning.
I don't know what that's called. It's a specific kind of meat. I don't know what it's called.
Oh, now I'm craving carnitas.
No.
And the bread has sit for at least 2 days. It makes great French toast.
Yes.
I will concede that still to this day, It is weird to me, and I did see in a YouTube video, and it's weird, that the bread I purchase at the store does not go bad.
I think you have special bread over there.
No, I know for a fact, I have a muffin because I'm addicted to making my sewing McMuffins. I have English muffins. I found one that's at least 2 or 3 months old. Still, I ate it. It was beautiful.
Yep.
Still, nooks and crannies were still fluffy. 2 months. It was
No
way
way.
past the expiration date.
There's certain
No way.
things that don't go bad. There's a
Did you put it in the freezer and then you were unthawing it and that was your 2 months? I mean, I know.
I have a bread box because I'm old.
Hmm. Oh.
librarian.
I watched videos of librarians binding books. She used a machine to glue the books. I thought of what would be great to make grilled cheese.
Oh yes. See, I always wanted to use like those panini presses when I make grilled cheese.
Right. Sandwich maker works. Sandwich maker.
You're reminding me. I had a George Foreman grill. I used to go off with my
Yeah.
George Foreman grill.
There is a sandwich maker.
Oh, I miss that thing.
Yeah.
Make some 4 little pockets.
Yeah, I went to this a bakery after church on Sunday, and they put all this cheese in it, and then they put a big, huge slab of cream cheese into the grilled cheese sandwich too. Oh my word, I was in love. I was like, hey, where have you been all my life? It was stringy, it was beautiful. And I didn't need anything else. Thick pieces of sourdough. I was like, if I die and go to heaven, today's the day. We can handle this. Because sometimes I don't know how my body's going to react when I eat certain things. So,
George Foreman. Yeah.
rest in peace, George Foreman.
One of the greatest investments. He got rich. He put his name on this grill. I'm not kidding you. Everyone I know had one. You'd walk in everyone's kitchen and see a George Foreman grill.
I had one.
Not mine. I don't want one.
I used it for everything. I don't even know what I it's because I purchased my stove has a grill. So I feel like I'm like a shorthand cook on my stove. I love my stove.
No, I have a glass top stove, and
You have a gas grill or a gas stove, right?
no,
So Rita, you're electric.
and it's a glass top, and it's
Mm-hmm.
pain in the behind.
My grandmother actually had a glass top electric stove forever.
Yeah, my Nana did too.
You have to be careful because you can't set anything. If you set anything and slide it, it will scratch it, and then you put that stuff on it to get the scratches out.
See, I do a lot of canning and a lot of preserving, and it's not so. When I'm using all of my stuff, it's not like you shouldn't use it on a glass stove. Like it tells you that because I have a pressure cooker from like back in like the 60s, 70s, and it's not made for that. So I just use everything on my gas stove.
I don't know. I don't can that way. Everything goes in the freezer
I thought I
Yeah.
was muted.
or dehydrator, one of the two.
It puts a smile on my face to see that people still have a Foreman grill.
About
I had a mini fryer that I destroyed. I made so many wontons in it, the fryer just permanently smelled like wontons.
Yeah.
My son went through a phase. He discovers things in life. And I'm here for it because I'm like, oh, you like wontons? Me too. Let's get 50 pounds. And now neither one of us will eat a wonton for the rest of our life.
No, once you get yes,
oh my gosh, that's a lot.
you got them out of your system.
Oh, I can smell that. I can smell this entire conversation. It was so bad that my kitchen smelled like it because we were cooking them all the time.
On you. You can buy that stuff and it'll take the scratches out.
Today I learned about halloumi cheese. How did I ever not know about the cheese that you can grill? What's it called?
I think it's halloumi. Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know. Sheila, you're teaching me something I didn't know. I'm right now. minutes old.
Yeah. It only took me so many years. But no, I've never even heard of that cheese before.
And you can get scratches out of them.
Yeah. My Nana had a glass, and she told me after I cooked, I had to have a special cleaner, and I put it on there, and
You can have
like,
the special cleaner or the stuff called soft soap.
yeah, soft soap. That's what she
Soft
asked
soap,
me to use.
or I actually have an actual glass top stove cleaner, but soft soap works.
Hmm. She was very particular about things, and so she would go, "Come on, Jess, I need you to come over and help me cook dinner." So I'd go over there and cook her dinner, and we'd eat her dinner. We'd eat dinner together, and then I'd clean everything, and off I went. But she was my okay. So I'm into Atlanta Braves, and it's because of her. I know it is. I mean, she had every player memorized from the time like the 80s on. She knew
I
every single
love
player,
that.
who they were married to, all of their stats, how many children they had, where their children probably live today. Like, I
Yeah.
was like, why do you know all this information, first of all?
Mhm.
But she never went to a single game. And I always told her, I'm like, Grandma, before anything happens to you, we're going to go to Atlanta. But we never got there.
Aww.
Yeah, she ended up, she was diabetic for 75 years, and then bone cancer came into her life.
Oh
So,
no.
yeah, it was all in her neck. She had lots of neck surgeries when she was little.
Halloumi is this. I know I'm saying this wrong. Is the same as cheese curds.
Yeah,
I might not. I might.
cheese curds, poutine.
I saw a
Hmm.
recipe with arugula, grilled peaches, and cherries, and halloumi cheese. Sounded delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That was the face of truth, right there.
I'm gonna pass on that.
I'll let you all have you.
I will let you have your peaches and cherries with cheese.
Do you know what's funny though? I've said this a million times. A long time ago, I went to Wisconsin and I had really stinky cheesecake. I like Gouda cheesecake.
Oh,
I've never had Gouda cheesecake.
It was so good. I don't know why. It hit that button.
it smells.
Is that going to be on the
Oh.
U.S. tour?
Whistle stop. We're taking a train and I'm gonna be in front of the train like this. Like,
No.
wait until we get to Wisconsin. I need my stinky cheesecake.
Well,
Yeah.
think how many people eat a slice of cheese, cheddar cheese, with an apple pie?
All right. Okay. I'm
No.
ready for you.
It's good. It doesn't taste good.
I'll take a fork and I'll just have one piece, one little bite, just to see it, and then you can have the rest of it.
Oh, it's
say that I had it.
It's rich and it's decadent. It's just really super rich.
Mhm.
Grilled peaches are amazing. Move into the country.
Presidents of the United States.
Not going
Give
up.
me a lot of peaches.
You just say that word, peaches. Peaches come from a can.
They were
I can't-
put there by a man.
In a factory downtown.
If I had my little way. We could continue singing this song.
We could.
I'd eat peaches every day.
I love Gouda. I've
Gouda's
been to Gouda. Love that cheese. Gouda's bomb. Hey, Pam.
Mm-mm.
Great to see
Hey,
you.
Pam.
Yay. I'm
Pam,
actually going.
Pam, I need to send you. I made a cartoon version of myself in my Pamerals. And by the way, they were a hit. Everybody at school loves them. And they're like, who, where, and how did you make these? I was like, I didn't make them. I have a friend that I met on the YouTubes. And so I shouted you out. I gave them your channel. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. But everyone loves the Pamerals. Yeah. So thank you for making them for me. They're so adorable.
That's perfect. Now I have the President of the United States of America stuck in
Exactly what is stuck in my brain.
front row.
Like, where's So Terry? Why is she on here tonight?
I know this.
Let's get a hold of her.
Bunch
I
of
need to see
people
my pink hand waving.
We can't be it every night.
The pink hand.
She can't do this to me. She has to tell me when she's not going to be on.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm just kidding.
We're having so Terry withdrawals.
I am Terry. When you watch this back, I'm going to tell you get to 1 hour and 34 minutes. Where I'm just like, where's Terry? I met her the other day, so I have a face to go with the hand that goes with the voice. So I'm amazed. She is an amazing woman. Yes, I like it when I get to see people. A face with a name.
Smoked apple pie, medium cheddar. The guy I know cooks. Oh, that sounds amazing, Ollie.
Smoked apple pie. Oh,
Cheese shops in the Netherlands are next level. Oh,
put that on our world tour.
I've always liked cheesecake. So when I went to Wisconsin and discovered other people who like cheesecake, I was game. That's
I
all
like
I'm
to
saying.
make cheesecake.
And they make cheesecake all around the world. I'm not saying that that's the only place to go.
Yeah. I mean, I can't make it like these bakeries can. It's just, my country bumpkin version of it. But
I make cheesecake, but I swirl cherries in it. Like
yeah.
cherries, I swirl it inside the cheesecake.
That sounds amazing.
I love to make key lime pie.
I have not had that in a very long time.
Yes.
When I was in high school, we made that in. I had home ec freshman year, and we made that. This week, my kids have spring break. You know what's so funny? I thought mine coincided with everybody else's. Mine's next week.
Mine was last week. Oh, pink hand waving.
There's a pink hand.
I needed that. I missed the pink hand.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Terry, where are you? I'm going to text you right now.
I had to make sure YouTube sound was off because it would have echoed.
I do that all the time.
Her. Where is she? She's on my friends list somewhere.
That was a fun Sunday. I was going to join today, but I was cleaning out closets and making a mess. Oh my gosh. I did that looking for my overalls. I made such a mess. I walked out of the room. I was like, well, that was a complete failure. I found what I was looking for, but now I have to clean this room completely.
So why didn't you get it and then put it back?
Well, I have so much stuff in there. I have what's called a close-a-lanch. I pulled one thing and the clothes literally started falling. I have in my middle bedroom closet, I have hooks everywhere. So there's clothes on every surface. Where you could possibly hang something with a hanger, there's clothes. And if you pull something wrong, it's like Switzerland during the snowy season. You better run fast.
Wow.
It's literally a close-a-lanch. I'll admit, I am a real life hoarder. I can get a key lime pie here. Makes me mad. Can you mail food across the border?
No, but Ollie, I can make some for you and bring it to you. You just got
no fruit or vegetables.
When we go on our North American tour, we'll stop in New York. I'll make some, and so it'll be fresh and wonderful, and beautiful. I've got people and connections up there, and then we'll bring it to you.
Mm-hmm.
No one's gonna know we smuggled key lime pie over the border.
That's better than my idea of getting a catapult.
Oh, we are not putting a catapult, and Ollie's on the other side trying to catch a key lime pie.
Well, what you can't take plants across the border because they're afraid the bugs are going to come. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. The bugs see where the border is, and we can't cross there.
Oh, by the way, in Canada, they call it a trebuchet.
Yeah.
Oh, trebuchet. Yes. That's what Shalom called it the other day. I call it catapult, and she's like, no, it's a trebuchet. And I'm like, no, it's a catapult.
They will confiscate it. Yep. Well, they'll confiscate the food. Yes.
Why? Can I ask why?
Ollie,
you know what's funny?
I've smuggled quite a few things across the border.
You know what's funny? They'll let you bring.
Do that.
They'll let you bring food over from Mexico.
Yeah, this is Canada, though.
But
It's just another beast.
They will confiscate it.
Wow, today I changed oil filter. Oh, Pam, you are my hero, Pam. You are absolutely my hero.
It's
No,
amazing.
and people think I'm joking. Pam's dryer fixing a stream utterly and completely inspired me. And I'm not kidding you. When your mom decided to make cheesecake, not good for my waistline. I love cheesecake. I'll eat gas station cheesecake. I'll eat any of it.
Well, maybe I'll make 2 key lime pies. I'll give them one, and then I'll say, "This one's for Alibaba. He needs it if they find it."
Do
See,
y'all want me to share the website here?
yes, please go ahead, do it.
Sheila, I just made you blue. Go
Wow.
ahead and post what you like. If you see a troll, bop them. I have zero tolerance for trolls. I now deputize you.
You are now a wrench.
Well, you don't really get trolls on here though.
I used to a long time ago, and it happened one time when Shalom first came on. But
Yeah, but they don't. They kind of stay away.
And Twinny McTwin bopped him.
I don't.
Deb gets them. She gets those little trolley things. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah,
You know
she
what?
probably needs some more moderators to help out.
There was one time a while ago I was watching Deb. There was this guy who said something that I can't even. I was like,
Let me look under your shirt or whatever.
yeah. Oh man,
It's a secret that follows them around. He goes, I want to see what's under your shirt.
okay, that person is a creep. Oh,
Deb, get him off. Do something.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for a good deal. I'm always looking for a good deal when it comes to fabric.
Oh yeah.
And that's another thing. I'm gonna try to stop needlessly buying fabric. We'll see how far that promise goes, but I'm gonna try to change. I'm trying.
So your new goal is to, like, when you see fabric, see, I can't do that either. Like, if I like something, I'm going to buy it, and then eventually the whatever project that comes into fruition will. And so that would be so hard for me to go, what am I going to make? Like, sit at a store and go, what can I make? I could make with this, I know, but am I going to? I don't know.
I can't. I gotta buy fabric like the Bumblebee bundle.
I just say buy what you like.
Yeah, I just like the fabric, so I bought 2 of
It's
them.
amazing.
And then I'm like, I know what I'm gonna make out of these. Awesome.
Okay.
We're posting it to Discord.
All right. Well, I'll see you on Discord with that. William, we got to get you on the Discord with us.
I know. I'm coming back. Back. Are
you?
I always miss the live Discord. I never catch them. It's like, whoa, fine. I don't care. Always miss them.
A Reese peanut butter cheesecake. Oh, you had me at Reese peanut butter cup.
Oh,
sweet. Those are sweet. Those are like eating those peanut butter pies. They're so sweet.
Carlos Jr. had Oreo and a raspberry swirl cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, I'd be like, oh, that's past the date. Let me take this. It wasn't. I'd be like, let me be a good boss and take care of this cheesecake for everybody.
What I need to complete a project.
I'm trying to only buy what I need to complete a project. I have hundreds of yards of fabric in my house. I'm the same way. I need a doctor.
No. We're all collectors of fabric of all sorts. And it's just part of the love that we have towards the fabric. They need a good home. And so we give them a good home.
And
if we use them, we do. And if not, they get to sit there and be loved on and looked at.
Collect fabric. Right there, that's all the fabric I own. I don't want to collect fabric.
I hoard fabric like this. project is literally sitting on a stack of fabric.
Mm. Next to my chair.
No. The stuff on the wall, I can't say anything about, but it's not fabric.
The fabric for your Pam rolls, Jess, I bought from Joann's because I saw it and I knew that's what fabric I needed to use.
I love it. It is so soft. It is, oh, it's just wonderful. I could wear them 24 hours. Absolutely. Pam, I might need to commission some more. We'll see. We'll see.
I want those peacocks.
I need to get a few more paychecks underneath my belt and get some things paid off. But yeah. I got priorities now.
You know what?
Being an adult.
Speaking of being an adult, I might want some Bob the Builder Pam rolls. I'll wear them to work too. And they'll just look at me. They wouldn't say a word. They would not say a word to me because they're so used to me dressing crazy anyway.
Pam, there you go. Pam, you need his measurements. Bob the Builder.
I'm 5'9" and I'm an adult extra large. Mainly around here.
She wants to know your inseam too.
I'll send you a picture of me doing it.
Oh.
Yay. Yay.
Make your own Pam rolls.
I probably could, but I need to help support small businesses too.
I love Pam. No, Pam is a great person. I met Pam in person. Pam is amazing.
You should see the inside and like the way she serged them. I don't have a serger. I mean, rainbows. I have looked at every single inch of these things, and they are amazing.
Me too. I put myself on a no buy. I only buy to finish a project. I have so much fabric that a person needs. I feel the same way, Linda. I will, Pam. I will, and I have all your information, and I think we're still friends on. I think I sent you a friend's request on Facebook the other day. I was really bored. I never go on Facebook, but I saw Pam, and I'm like, request.
And Ollie, I'm not very comfortable making clothes yet, so yeah, I'll make a quilt though.
But it's different than making a quilt. It's still sewing.
But it's different in my brain.
You can totally. Your jacket was a hit.
It was. See, and maybe it was a one-hit wonder.
No, you're being.
I don't. I just did it. I did it once. It was fabulous. The next time I make it, it'll be destroyed and just a jacked up mess.
So, in other words, clothing patterns intimidate you.
No, kind of, yeah. I leave it to the professionals, like the person below me on the screen. Yes. And to Pam and to all my other garment sewers, I leave it to you. You can have that side of the world. And if I decide to dabble in it every once in a while, I will. Yeah. I already have my next business proposition. We'll figure it out.
Your next business proposition.
I had some grunge I need in my car's FQS, and it's
fat quarters.
And it's on sale. Oh, so you learn something new every day. And I went to buy it tonight. It was already sold out. Found the store in Kentucky. Oh, I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, so that's a fat quarter shop, and it's in Texas. By Kimberly Jolly.
Oh my gosh.
I have a rule about buying stuff, and I know it's impulsive and compulsive, but when I want something, and this is more of a goodwill rule, I get it right then and there. Because I know even if I turn the corner and think about it, it might be gone.
What are Pamerals? Pamerals are the most amazing garment that you'll ever put on your body.
I agree with Pam. Quilt making is different from clothing making.
Yeah.
I stopped counting at 300 yards, and that was 2 years ago. I'm pleading the fifth on how much I have. I love that. I absolutely love hearing that. It makes me feel better about my own Viking hoard that I have.
But yeah, Pameralls are overalls that are made by Pam, and they just been dubbed Pameralls from this community.
I love saying Pameralls too. I love saying Pameralls.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I make clothing, but mainly for kids. You know, I don't think I've ever, besides like capes for my son, I don't think I've ever made anything for a child.
I used
Oh,
to make pillowcase dresses for my girls,
wow.
and like I used to make dresses for my girls when they were little. So,
I wear
and then
overalls.
they just said they're too cool for school, and they didn't want my stuff anymore. So now we go to the store and buy everything.
My son looked at me one day and he's like, "No one knows the bands that you send me to school." Don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. When I really felt old is when one of his teachers was like, "Who's the Doors?"
Oh,
His
good.
teacher said that.
I sent him with my kid had a Jim Morrison T-shirt. I still have all of his little. I still have all of his old shirts because I bought him a bunch of rock shirts.
His teacher said that.
Yeah, and he's 15 now. This was years ago when he was in elementary school.
Where
That teacher must have been a rock.
Yeah, she was new to the planet.
I guess it's like holy cow.
Oh, absolutely, trademark Pameralls. Absolutely.
Hmm.
I make clothing for kids also.
Yeah,
I sell a lot of girls' dresses at craft shows.
it's amazing.
That's not a bad idea either. So, Jess, it's okay to make your kids a jacked up mess, just not you.
All right, Ollie. I'll be back.
From
I ain't gonna be sitting here being harassed by Ollie. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be right back. That was a good leeway out.
That's funny.
I also make dresses for Project Dress a Girl. Do you know I didn't know that existed until I got in the community. I didn't even know that was a thing. Is there any like hashtags or anything that you've participated in?
Hashtag no, not me.
Like I do Fridays, whenever I post a video on Friday, I'll put hashtag Friday sews. And it was created by a woman, her name's Jen from Jen's Sewing Room, and the hashtag took off.
Oh wow. No.
She's gonna get her jacket she made.
Huh?
Oh, come on.
That was a pretty jacket.
No, why are you stuck? Oh man, that got stuck.
Across the thing.
I have an idea.
Oh wow, Sheila. Wow.
My grown daughter has asked me to cross stitch the same Halloween design on a sweatshirt I made for her when she was 5. I love stuff like that. I love that. Aw. Oh man, that bobbin ran out and made a mess. Let's see if this one can handle it. I went from a 1960s bobbin to a plastic one.
I wonder why they decided to change from the metal bobbins to the plastic ones. I don't get that.
To save money. The same reason why they stopped using metal components in sewing machines. It's 1000% to save money.
Okay, mine doesn't even have a bobbin case. It just plops in there. There's no case around it. But everything around it is plastic.
It's actually sad that everything is made with plastic.
Although I have metal bobbin cases, I'm like, what am I going to do with these? They sit in a container. Well, I thought you was going to go get your jacket, Jess.
Oh, it's just sitting right there.
Yeah, everybody's out. You're gonna go get your jacket.
Oh, you want me? I can get it. Do you need me to put it on or something? Like,
I love that jacket. I
you
just,
do? It's bright and yellow with like, it's
I
pretty.
I like it.
Yeah, it's really comfy too.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I like it. Someday I'll wear it out and about.
Wow.
Someday.
Well, you could wear that with the camel coveralls.
Girls,
Yeah. Yes, it would fit. It would go together.
I would be a bright star in the sky.
Yeah, but they go together though.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I have a skirt that matches us, so that's probably what I'll wear to school one day.
Oh.
Michael's will probably be putting their sweatshirts out soon.
I bet they will.
The one by my house is so bare bones. It's a Cricket store.
Sweat. It's summertime.
So I buy heaters during the summer and air conditioners during the winter, because it's always cheaper.
Mhm.
So I would totally buy a sweatshirt when it's 150 outside. I do that even with jackets. People probably think I'm crazy for the amount of jackets I own, and I live in the desert. But I get really good deals on denim.
Mhm.
And as someone who's a bit of a denim connoisseur, it's rare to find real denim now because everything is made with that weird, stretchy, weird polymer stuff.
Yes.
So I'm always looking for real denim, what I consider real denim.
It's like that fake leather. It's flosser or whatever it's called. The fake leather. I love that
It's on.
I absolutely love that.
jacket.
Thanks. First thing I've ever made for myself. Isn't it wonderful?
But you look good in yellow. You really do.
See, I didn't think I would.
You look good in yellow.
You do.
Okay. Well, I guess yellow's now my new. I guess it's when I'm in my summer shades. Like when I, because what's that lizard that changes color?
Gandalf?
Chameleon.
So, anywho, I guess when I'm in my summer colors.
That jacket is not jacked out.
Yeah, chameleon.
Exactly. See, you can make great clothes.
You could.
Team sewing is here for you.
Yeah.
But I have a skirt that's like this light blue color, so that's probably what I'll wear tomorrow. Like, I might wear this tomorrow. Yeah, show everybody this side of my life. Because
Absolutely.
what else do I got going on? I just teach.
Maybe one day these days I'll make Jess another pair since I have her measurements and they would just show up one day at her door. Aww.
Pam, but you got to let me know. Like, I have you on Cash App, so send it to you. Yep.
Wow.
Pam, I can't wait to meet you someday. We're going to meet each other someday. I'm all about meeting people. I'm not that weird, I promise.
Are you sure about that?
We just need to have like a big old party someday with everybody. It'd be fun.
I agree.
Centrally located area of the United States, Canada, whatever.
Las Vegas is a great central.
Henderson.
We'll have to get a big house in Vegas so everybody can come.
One without an HOA.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
No, Vegas is nothing but HOAs. That's why I made that comment.
Yeah, so I said good luck. Everything.
I found a couple of them. I did find a couple of them without an HOA, but I don't know what kind of neighborhood that is. But I don't think paying $55 a month for an HOA is that bad either. If you're going to be behind like a gated community or something. A chameleon. Yes, that's what I am, Ollie. I'm a chameleon. I change colors depending on the weather.
Mood ring.
Ooh, I wonder. Do I get happier in the summer? Do I seem happier, y'all? Is my mood better? Rita, are you like a chameleon? Do you change colors depending on the weather?
My eyes do.
Hmm, that's amazing.
My eyes do. My nail polish does.
Mm-hmm.
I wear mood polish
Oh, amazing.
or glow in the dark. It really does glow in the dark.
Really?
Green,
That's cool.
neon green.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be a new quilt that I have coming out that I'm going to keep for myself for when I'm stargazing. I'm going
Yeah.
to have a glow in the dark quilt with glow in the dark thread.
But it don't stay unless you can keep it in the sun.
Yeah.
You have to recharge it,
Mm-hmm.
or it won't. It'll go away.
Well, if I know I'm going stargazing that night, I'll charge it up before I go.
You just put it out in the sun, and then it recharges. Lights kind of do, but not as much as the sun.
My front yard stays sunny until probably about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening when it goes behind the big trees in the backyard.
Arizona, Linda. I'm from Arizona. Southern Arizona.
Hmm.
It's fixing to be triple digits here.
Wow. Like it's supposed to get 90 this weekend, and I'm not ready for it yet. And we have a travel ball game, and I'm like, ooh, I'm going to come back if I can make it back here on
Oh,
Saturday night. I'm going to be looking crispy.
it passed 90s a long time ago, about a month ago.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
It
It's like,
just
do you even
shows up
have
here.
four
It just
seasons?
what's that?
Like Rita, like how many seasons do you have? Like I know you really don't have a winter because you don't have snow, but do you even experience fall and spring at all, or so
No,
it's pretty much
it goes.
summer?
January is kind of cold, and then all of a sudden February it starts heating up, and then goes right into April, that triple digits, and then I mean it's been known to be 100 degrees in December on Christmas Day.
Still to this day, Arizona is the only place I've ever been where I was wearing shorts on Christmas Day. It was
Right, it's
86
hot.
degrees in
It's hot.
2000, blah, 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 when I lived there.
Wow.
And then sometimes it's cold. I mean, I've done fireworks to where New Year's Eve it was so cold, the ground was frozen. It's like
Yeah.
I did fireworks for years, and it's like, okay, you go June, July, you're in the heat, and then you're in December, November, December. It's like, I'm done doing this. I don't want to do it no more. No more. No more. Enough is enough. Oh, that's nice.
Well, I haven't put the arms on yet.
Oh, but it still looks nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what that reminds me of?
Mm.
Like New York, at nighttime with the lights.
Oh, the skyscrapers. Yeah.
Or
I
downtown Mesa, the bank is lit up at nighttime with blue. It looks like that.
know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? I don't remember the bank's name, but that bank is like that.
Do you think my quilt will block out the stars? It's going to glow too much, Rita. My quilt's going to glow too much. Well, Ollie, at least I could use it as a beacon and put the bobbin up. I don't know.
Or just put glow in the dark little stars on it.
Oh, yes.
They make I don't know, stickers or whatever. They're not stickers, they're appliques. They glow in the dark.
Amazing.
It's still cold where Alibaba lives.
No, I don't want
Well, he is up there in the Canadian side of town.
But it is also 38 degrees in Denver as well. I have 2 projects I need to complete. I'm starting.
No.
Yay, Pam, we miss you. We miss your videos.
Oh, it's not so bad. It's only 83 out here right now, so it's not too bad.
I absolutely miss you going live. I miss you posting videos, Pam.
I keep an eye out for you, Pam. I really do.
Yeah.
Like I have you tagged so that if you do go live, like you did like a couple weeks ago, that I can watch you because it was wonderful.
I
It was
got
wonderful.
notified 2 hours after she was already done that she was going live, and I'm like, "Where'd she go?"
YouTube does that. YouTube does it a lot.
Or William will already be live, and then I get the notification like a half hour in, and I do. And Tammy's the same way with me.
I
I
get
was like,
notified after, so I have to keep an eye on. Okay, 10 more minutes, 5 more minutes. I have to keep an eye on the time.
like I just want to tell my YouTube stream, I'm like, I am in the live.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Pam, we just miss you. That's all. We just
No.
miss you. That's all. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not an indictment at all.
No, not at all.
Notification that William's on in 30 minutes live, and I'm like, "Boy."
YouTube is so strange that way, and it's always been like that. I've been around for a minute or two. It has always been like that.
It got worse after the time change went in, and then all those changes that YouTube did,
Yeah.
it created a ripple. It's like, it wasn't broken, why fix it?
Yeah, that bothers me too.
It's like, it wasn't broken, now it's broken.
Katie bought glow in the dark thread last week, and for 200 yards was almost $6. Interesting. Well, we're making it.
Yes.
I've never I bought what was considered invisible thread. To me, it just looked like cheap fishing line, and it broke.
Yeah.
It was just plastic. To me, it seemed plasticky.
Have some of that, and that's all it is fishing line.
I wouldn't put it in my sewing machine because I didn't trust it.
Well, also Tammy won't be going on, Ollie, for she's sick right now.
Yeah.
So she's canceled all her lives for just a little bit. So,
There's something going around. Quite honestly, I haven't been feeling well, but I'm a parent and no one cares. So I get up, I take a Tylenol, and I'm like, let's go. I put a stick in my shirt, and I walk around with the stick in my shirt all day.
No, Pam, you have some great videos.
You do.
Oh, man.
You know what? I took a year off. There's nothing wrong with taking a break. One day I was so sick of all the YouTube drama, I took a solid year off before, and I just posted videos. I didn't live stream or anything, and I just posted videos. And, I'd say hi to people here and there, but, I took a serious break for a full year. So.
YouTube has drama?
We need a mental break from things.
No, there's no YouTube on drama on YouTube. What are you talking about? No.
Not in my world. If there's drama, I'm out.
I leave.
I don't want nothing to do with that.
All right, I'm out of here. I'll go someplace else. I'll go watch William channels.
I have better things to do than be in somebody's drama.
I don't do drama.
So I took a full year off. It was good though.
Yeah.
I made a ton of stuff.
Yep. I want those wings. Those are just, I love peacocks.
Yeah, I got these. No, actually, no, I didn't get this in downtown LA. I believe I got this on Amazon.
Oh.
I think type in giant back patch peacocks. It'll pop right up.
I did.
And they're affordable too. They're, relatively speaking, they're cheap as far as patches go.
I think mine is due to I've had peacocks. I had the real things, males and females.
How were they?
As long as they don't have babies, it isn't the mamas you got to worry about. It's the males. They're mean. And they scream. They get up on the buildings and they scream.
I told you they get loud, William.
Yeah, they literally, it sounds like a human child screaming. And then they, just when those tails would bloom, and they'd put them out and then look out because they're going to come and get you. Because that's what they use it as, to make themselves look big. And then they're going to come running, and they're like, kind of reminded me of a roadrunner.
Oh, that's so hilarious.
That's what they look like.
Rabbits
Yeah.
sound like people when they scream.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It is the word.
Yep. Or guineas. Guineas scream too.
Yes.
That is so great. I told the story about how I knew someone that had illegal pythons, and I will never own an illegal snake because he would feed them full rabbits, and they would scream.
Yes. They're being ate alive.
Oh, traumatized! I was like, I was like 18, 19. I was not ready for that.
I can't say much. I had a ball python and I fed her live rabbit or live mice. So
You're welcome, Linda.
Perfect.
Yeah, there's 3 content creators that are amazing. Go
Mhm.
watch.
I recently I unsubscribed from like a ton of channels, and now my feed is nothing but sewing. Johnny Carson, David Letterman, baseball, a ton
Yeah.
of speakers that no one's ever heard of. I still love a good speech. I still love a good speech. I'm over TED Talks. I give TED Talks 4 times a week.
There's a TED Talk about being a champion that I think every kid needs to listen to. I'm going to send it to you.
Yep.
Okay.
You have to listen to it. She is an amazing person.
I think I just had my fill. I've watched those things for years.
Yeah. Well, you probably have seen this one too, but
I'm gonna get just a fake TED sign and put it behind me. And every
Yeah.
time I say something, I'll say, "Thank you for coming to my TED Talk."
yeah. With your counters, right?
But there's some amazing. Let's see. There's a lady that has her head shaved. I don't remember her name, but she is a famous inspirational talker.
TED Talk. A black lady with a shaved head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember her name though.
Mm,
But she shaved her head.
yeah.
Um,
I'm trying to. Rita Pearson.
yes.
Maybe?
Yes. Yes.
Her.
Yes.
Her.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
The lady that I'm going to send to you too. There's this. I watch it every year before the school starts, and it grounds me and it gets me ready to go. Okay, I can handle these kids for another 180 days.
Yep.
So
She's a yes. I would like to
she's
see her.
amazing.
She's one I would go. I would drive hundreds of miles to go see in person.
Yeah. So if you ever want to watch her TED Talk, it's every kid needs a champion,
Mhm.
and you're the champion for that child.
Mhm.
And it just my heart's melting already just thinking about it.
Mhm.
It's beautiful.
Yep.
It's like it's my inspiration. It should be like, my name, my picture, and then her TED Talk below it, like her famous quotes.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't remember her name. I don't know why.
Maybe I do need to get. I've watched all of them, even in things that weren't concerned. That was not my concern. I watched every TED Talk,
Mm-hmm.
and I did learn a ton about and I think that's one thing. That's why I like meeting new people, because I know all of my stories, and I love hearing other people's stories and the things they've been through. Because I know all of my drama. I've heard all of my stories. I was there.
Was Pam just asking me to send that TED Talk to her?
I believe so.
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the feed, if you don't mind.
What grade do you teach, Jess?
I teach 4th grade. I've taught 2nd grade and 6th grade also. 4th grade's my sweet spot that I just love 10-year-olds at the moment. But I teach math and science, but I can teach anything.
I thought you taught history also.
I did in the past, but at this school I am departmentalized. That means I only teach math and science, and then my team teacher teaches ELA and social studies.
What would you guys do the same year every year? Like, would you guys do World War II or like?
So in North Carolina, in 4th grade, we teach only North Carolina history.
It's the same in California. We get California history. I know way too much about my hometown, how they built the freeway. There is this cut called Beatles Cut that this guy during the Civil War, he came and cut. Basically, he connected the valley in LA. And we still use that corridor to this very day.
Amazing.
And I wouldn't know that if it wasn't for Mrs. Bates. She lived to be almost 111. She was a square dancer.
Mm-hmm.
But I can teach math all the way up into ninth grade. I have enough knowledge for that, so I tutor kids all the way to ninth grade. Once you get to 10th grade, you start working with imaginary numbers and calculus and stuff, and I'm done. And my brain can comprehend. It just takes a while for me to help you with it. I mean, yeah, it's
Fourth
good.
grade. I still remember my fourth grade teacher. Fourth grade is those are those formative years.
Yeah. I hope the kids remember me when they're old and gray and go, I really appreciated Mrs. Wilkie.
I remember Mrs.
I hope
Wright.
they say that.
I had a crush on her. How old do you think she'd be now?
Yeah.
Because we're the same age. Let's see here. We were years old. So she'd be in her 70s, maybe 80s.
Hey,
Depending
Mrs.
on how
Wright.
old she was.
Mrs. Wright, if you're out there, I'll push your wheelchair. I was so in love with you. I would just look at her and go like this. It wasn't a crush. I was clobbered. I was so in love with her.
Did you give her hugs?
Yeah,
Did she
she was
give
a
you hugs?
hugger. She hugged every kid. She was
Yeah.
old school before the internet. She hugged every kid as they walked in the classroom.
Mhm.
We had to line up. Oh yeah.
Oh, I just tell my kids, I'm like, get in there.
She was a legend. I think that's what it was. She was just an affectionate human, and I was
Yeah.
raised by pirates. I was in
Oh.
love with her.
I did have a kid that she got hurt on the playground, and she's very sensitive and she has anxiety. And she came in today, and she's like, and her mom came to give her aspirin or Tylenol, whatever it was, to help her with her headache. She wanted to go home with her mom so bad. I was like, girlfriend, you need to come see me. And I'm known for heart hugs. Do you guys, anyone know what a heart hug is?
No.
So a heart hug is when you hug for as long as you can until it's like, I tell them, like, look, our breaths are sinking, our hearts are sinking. You can feel and it's just like, oh, I can feel your heart. And I tell the kid that, like, oh, you're so special to me. And it calms them down, just hugging them and holding them for that long and just telling them how much you appreciate and love on them. And anyway, I was able to talk her down and tell her how amazing she was, because we had picture day too, and I needed her in the picture. And I let her sit in the back of the classroom for the rest of the day, just because she's been through so much trauma in the last 3 months with her parents, like, separating and all of that stuff. And it wasn't a good situation for that family. But anywho, she got an amazing heart hug. I got an amazing heart hug from her today.
Aww.
She really made me just, yeah. So anytime that you can give somebody a heart hug, and that means it has to be more than 30 seconds, and your heart sinks, your breathing sinks, it's just amazing.
Don't touch me.
Oh, I love giving heart hugs.
No.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
Rita,
So,
Rita
Rita,
wants
I
a high
know
five, and
we
that's
will
it.
never have a heart hug,
No, just
but
give
there's
a high
other
five.
people in the world that will get it from me.
No, even I tell my doctors, don't touch me.
I love giving hugs.
I'm not a huggy person at all. Nope.
I'm not necessarily. Well, I'm middle of the road.
With hugs or touching?
Oh no! No! Crud!
No,
Oh, I made a mistake.
never a mistake. It can be undone.
No, I'm just gonna keep sewing.
You're gonna break your machine. Oh, no.
joke. No joke. I just might. No, I ask these things to do things they're not supposed to with all this tweed.
No, Linda, I'm not a hugger. No.
Oh man, that's stuck.
So
No.
Sheila, I always ask the student if it's okay that I
Yep.
give them hugs. So I never want to overstep that boundary, because there are some boys that are like, no, I'm too cool for that. I was like, come on now. Never too cool for a hug. But those kids get side hugs. The boys do.
Uh-huh. He turns like this. No.
I was like, you need a side hug.
Mhm.
Oh, me.
Maybe I started in the wrong spot. Let's try that again. I need a. Hey,
Exactly.
do you need a heart hug? Do you
Exactly.
need a heart hug machine? I think my machine. Hold on.
Go for it.
Let me move my cell phone. Come on, we're breathing. Heart hug. Heart hug, brother. Come on.
You're picking on me.
No, I'm not. You should always hug your brother. You should always hug a brother. Because I have one right here.
Oh my God. There you go, Jess. There's your score. Right there.
Oh,
Right
Let's
there.
do one. Let's
Brother.
do one. I need you. I need you. Right. I know we're not with quilting. You're a quilting machine. I know I'm asking too much. Come on.
hi, Denise. How are you doing? Oh, you're so welcome for that. Like
Hey, Denise. Hello. Hello.
every kid needs a champion. Not only kids, but every person needs a champion. Somebody that's gonna just fight for them. So Ollie's not a hugger. Ollie, you're not a hugger? Ollie. It's okay. It's all right. Got you. Yeah.
Yay, everyone just wants to be shorter than me. Yay. Hello, Denise. Great to see you. Great to see you.
Yes. You are so welcome.
Were you aware that she passed away in 2013?
Mm-hmm. I know that she's no longer with us, but she's amazing. She was an amazing speaker back then, back in the day.
I work with senior citizens, and I make some of their days when when they get a hug. Absolutely, hugs are the best.
No.
Oh, but see, and I also have another motto when I'm in the school setting, because I transform into teacher Jess. Like this person right here doesn't really exist when I'm in school. I compartmentalize my life in certain ways, but before the day even starts, I go out in the hall and I say hi to every single student that walks by me. And I know I've said this before, because you just never know if they've had a smile that day, or whatever's going. And I can tell like what they're wearing, the baggage or whatever is on their back. And so sometimes they just need a little hug. Sometimes they just need a little smile and just say, hey, how are you doing? And that an adult actually cares about them. So I do that every morning too. It's amazing.
It's important.
It is.
I'm like that with my son. I was raised by swashbuckling pirates. They would come to shore, bomb everything, and then leave. That's what I was raised by. Swinging on ropes.
They come in, storm off, and gone, right?
Just feral humans.
Oh. Well, you don't seem very feral.
I went to finishing school and got help. I went to Uncle Cleophas's school for refined pirates. That's where my professor Rufus Witherspoon the first taught me everything I know.
How to be a kind human.
You know what's funny? There is a generation of people I knew. Their names were Rufus, Fred. Those people just don't exist anymore. I had a 6th grade teacher that was super important in my life. She was so kind. It is so important. I don't think people understand. Like, I journaled forever because I had a teacher who told me that I write how I speak. And so she encouraged me to just keep writing. So many of them never have family that see them. If a hug makes them happy, I will give them a hug. Absolutely. My husband had an uncle named Cleophas. Oh, I love that.
Oh,
that's cool. That's a cool name, Cleophas. Yes.
It was just one of those things that I knew a different generation of people that don't exist anymore. Rufus. I knew a Rufus, a real human being. Willa. I knew a woman named Willa.
Never heard of one named Willa.
There's many. There's quite a few women. It's more of a southern thing, but yeah.
Southern California thing?
No, so this is southern. This is more like it's L.A., but it's Lower Alabama, is what it is.
Oh. See, I never been that low. That low in the latitude.
And I got that from James Brown, if anyone's wondering. And there's one song. It's called "Pass the Peas."
Oh my goodness.
I love that. He's talking about food. Fatback D, cornbread. He was so hungry that day.
Oh, you told me to listen to that song. I never have yet.
I keep on forgetting. After the stream, I'll play it.
I don't want no spiders in my house. I'll deal with lizards, but not spiders.
Well, spiders have a job too, though.
No.
I'll.
You can stay outside. I don't want them inside.
Somebody else names animals. Pam does. I'm not alone. I am not alone.
Name spiders. Your
Thank
name
you for validating me.
Your name is Squash Under the Shoe. No, I don't kill spiders. I pick them up and put them in a thing and put them outside. I just don't want them in the house.
I don't want a lizard in my house.
The lizards don't bother me. They're very fast. And I'm surprised because
I saw the look.
I probably have one in my house right now.
You deal with those chicken things. I'm surprised you. Lizards are very fascinating. They're very kind of like the Arizona bark scorpion. Aside from that, you actually look at them, they're the only one of the few scorpions that their babies stay on their back. Their babies are white when they're come out. They're white and they stay on their backs.
Oh, wow.
And they walk around.
See, I'd just be afraid that there'd be a lizard up on the wall.
There's always one in.
I'm going to get water because I'm thirsty, and then here it scares me to death.
It is not rare
bloody
for
murder.
me to during the summer.
Wondering where I'm doing.
Sorry. During the summer, it is not rare for me to walk into my kitchen and look on the wall and see a lizard. Like, you don't see me.
I see where the gap goes. They're just like one video I did. It went across, and I looked in. The lizard crawled in under my UV light, and I'm like going, I hope that thing doesn't go off.
So this solidifies I can't move west.
Around here, we have house lizards.
They're poisonous when they come in. They're the blue belly, whatever. But they don't hurt anything. I can't pick them up. The babies, they're maybe quarter of an inch long, and I'm afraid I would smush them. So they just do their thing. Just don't get on me. I don't want them walking on me.
I just think they have to eliminate themselves somewhere. Like, is that all over your house? Like,
I've never found any of it.
Neither have I.
Thing.
And I had one that was like snake size.
Yeah, I have some of them that are fairly large. When I can catch them, I catch them because when they're large ones, I have little four-legged things that run around, and they don't live. But then again, the dogs bring them in the house.
Mm-hmm.
They bring big, huge beetles, like the rhino beetles.
I know.
They're nasty. And the one dog brings those stupid rhino beetles in the house all the time.
I thought, yes, it's a southern United States thing. I've never seen beetles so large before.
They're huge.
They're nasty large.
In my hand. I have a picture of them, and I'm like,
first time I saw one, I was scared. I was glad it was dead.
I call them scarabs, but they're giant green ones. They're big. They look like Egyptian scarabs, and they're big and green.
Yep.
That big?
Oh, they're blue, but they're. I'll dig up the photo. I got pictures of it in a hand, and it was alive.
No.
And when my grandmother's house was abandoned, they somehow found the way in the house. I don't know, because of the warmth or something. But like, I walked in one day and they were literally aligned, because she had a big house. So her entire, like, she had a lower living room. I know it's bougie, but the entire thing was glass. So along all the glass were these green scarabs in the house. And I was like, I took pictures. I was like, how do these things even get in here?
Yep.
Oh, wow. No, thank you. Oh, no. No, thank you.
Fred probably died, though. They only live for so long. This is so true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aw. Teresa Louise's dog is named Willa. I love the name Willa. It's just I grew up around old school Southern people that smoked, like women that smoked pipes, chewed tobacco. So I have reverence for these names.
So Sheila's seen lizard poop. So there's one.
I seen lizard poop in my house last year. That was.
I don't know. I don't want no spiders. No.
But y'all know I live in Grey Garden's house. Like Fred, I never saw one dropping from that lizard got huge. That one one day I thought a snake was in my house. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, that's right, it's a lizard because it was huge. It got because what's the longest thing of it is its tail.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have those big Gila monsters that live in my backyard. They're big.
They're huge. Those
if I
are
was
huge.
your next door neighbor, you would hear me scream.
Uh,
That would wake you up in the middle of the night screaming because I'd be like, "What is this inside my house? Please get it out."
I'd be like,
Rita, you'd be coming over and getting it.
That's
Like
Fred Weena.
they're outside. They're not my pets. They live here.
Yeah.
They've been here forever. And they live under a tree in the back, a mesquite tree. There's a hole
Yeah.
under it. They don't bother me. I leave them alone.
Exactly.
I don't know what. I think they eat big. I mean, because I have big toads. Big. They're big.
Yeah.
You eat frog legs with.
Wow.
In my ponds, and I'm like, and a baron is scared to death of them. It's hilarious. No, them toads are out there. They're looking at me, and I'm like,
oh, but they're that big too. You guys grow something big and woo.
they're the ones that you do not dare touch.
I'm moving back to New York.
On their skin, it's a hallucinogenic thing, and if you touch them, you will hallucinate.
Interesting.
But
Because of the chemical they secrete.
Correct.
Yeah.
But they're. Well, I had the toad is bigger than my 1.5 pound dog that passed away.
What
Big.
What makes you hallucinate? Asking for a friend.
It's something on it's something on their skin.
I'm
The
too
chemical
old.
they secrete.
That sounds like a trip I don't want to go down.
Yeah, it's a toad. Those toads, they have it on their skin, and if it's a defense, like if an animal bites them, they'll foam at the mouth.
I thought you were talking about lizards. We have those here. Man, you don't want to go on that trip.
No, lizards,
You might die.
the Gila lizards are poisonous, and so are the blue belly lizards here. They're poisonous. And yes, they do help the ecosystem. Yes, they do.
Yeah, we just got done with the ecosystem with my fourth graders, and we have a parody that we listen to. Now that song is in my head that I will not sing out loud. So bless you for not listening to me sing that.
Oh, don't feel bad. Today I sang a Yo Gabba Gabba song to my son. You gotta tell the truth. Gotta tell the truth. And that's the whole song. That is literally the whole song.
So Bubble Guppies, it's time for lunch. I play that every day before we go to lunch.
Oh.
All of a sudden the kids are like, "Oh, Mrs. Wilkie, no, don't do it." And I'm like, "It's time for lunch. What time is it? It's time for lunch. It's lunchtime." To all those friends that have kids with Bubble Guppies, you're welcome.
I miss the days when Isaiah was a little guy.
Oh, Mr. Grouper.
When he just wanted to hang out, and now he just is asking for money in my car.
Well, then the USA, well, you have to hang out with me to get it.
No, I make him do chores. He's got to earn it.
That's good. I'm glad that he has to do that. Every kid needs to learn responsibility somewhere and somehow.
I don't know. I just try to make sure that he knows what he's doing in life. That's all you can do as a parent. You're a facilitator. You're not an owner. You're there to make sure. It's all you can do.
I agree.
Oh, man. I need to rethink my sewing space. Like move a couple of these monitors.
You only have 22 of them surrounding your
I
23
know.
babies.
How am I going to watch 1970s baseball, 1980s hockey, and everyone stream at the same time?
Mm. I know, Rita. That's exactly what was going through my brain, too.
Not even gonna comment. Of course, then again, who in their right mind would buy a 55-inch TV for a bunch of dogs?
You know what? My parents would cook. My parents would make food for their dogs.
I do
They
too.
never fed there was rarely Alpo in my house.
I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. My black and white cat, he has no teeth,
Oh,
and he gets scrambled eggs, bacon, and sardines every morning for breakfast.
I'd eat that.
They're actually
I'd eat that.
they're a specific brand, and they're in water with no salt, and it's a sardine fillet. So they've been cleaned. There's no head or anything. It's a fillet,
Uh-huh.
and I have to do it without touching the fish. I am so allergic to fish, and I'm like, great. I got to put my gloves on to feed this cat. But yeah, he's going on 21 years old. So
Oh,
if
it's
he
amazing.
wants, he's the same age as my dog that passed away. He's a year younger. He's 21. So if he wants scrambled eggs and he'll eat them, I'm gonna cook them. I don't care.
No.
He's also the same cat that loves cats. Beef corn dogs. Of all the things, you get a corn dog, he will attack you because he's got claws. He'll take the dog from you.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
To be
Giving
fair, if you wave a corn dog in front of me, I'll fight you too. To be fair, I love those things. I have a corn dog problem. I can't have them in my house.
Yep.
I can't. I fry those. I love corn dogs.
Yep.
Because I still fry food like a crazy person.
I
You
don't.
have a Mancoon. Rita, you have a Mancoon?
I have a Mancoon. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not the Mancoon. He's a black and white tuxedo. And the Mancoon is just, I have names for him, and it's not Mancoon.
Yeah, you're okay.
His name is Rocket, and it's for a reason. He torments the dogs. He has the doors and comes out and just pap, pap, pap on the dogs.
Oh.
And then the dogs chase him, and he chases them, and his toys are a box. He hides in the box, and the dogs jump on the box with him inside. Would only eat chicken. Exactly, Katie. He loves chicken, like chicken and Pringles potato chips.
Aw, thank you so much for stopping by, Pam.
Hi, night, Pam.
I'll see you around the YouTube sometime.
Is it a tuxedo? Yeah, it's the. He's in some of my videos, Sheila. It's the black and white one. I call him Moo Mau. That's his name, Moo Mau. Oh, wow.
It's amazing.
I haven't had the collar on yet.
But it still looks good.
Wow.
Thank you, Pam. Thank you. I'm going to be adding my standard WKRP in Cincinnati collar.
I love that jacket.
I'm trying to make it longer. And depending on how much coffee I've had tonight, I might make a vest. But don't quote me. But I probably, because I have more than enough material. I was thinking about even making pants.
Oh, wow.
So we'll see. My old cat would only eat chicken and tiny bits of fish. She made it to 20. See, when you feed cats real food, or animals in general, they live longer.
Yes.
Mhm.
I make dogs food. I cook their food. I usually give them lean ground turkey. They get peas. They get all kinds of stuff in there. Sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for stopping by, Pam.
Yeah. I have two. I have a yellow and white tuxedo and then the black and white tuxedo.
Thank you. We have a tuxedo cat, a Maine Coon tabby, and an orange short hair.
Yep. I have the Maine Coon too. He's black.
Tuxedo cats are my favorite. I had one, and she loved chicken. Aw. I lived in a house with 7 cats, and a couple of them were tuxedo cats.
Mhm.
Aw.
Oh, he's,
Thank you, Katie. Thank you. I haven't added the collar yet, but I truly think I'm gonna make a vest as well. And of course, because you need lining, it's nice and yellow on the inside, so you can't miss me. If we're in a crowd, I'll just go like this.
or it's reversible.
Oh,
Totally. I have a trench coat that is half trench coat and half emergency material. So on one side it's denim, and then you turn it inside out, and it's that reflective, but it's that plasticky,
mhm.
you know, the confused coat. Wow, we got stuff done tonight.
Oh, yes.
Coming to a short near you.
He's back, y'all. Look at this.
Yep, he's back. Yep. He was like slowing down, going, I don't know what to make now. I don't know what to make now. It's like, oh,
William's back.
Back again.
Look who's back. Tell a friend.
It's because you know what? Losing your sojo is real. It is real. To all my people out there, sometimes it happens. And with my big fat mouth, I talked myself into a corner with my no buy. And then at a certain point, I was just holding myself hostage.
oh, yeah, you do, don't you, Pam? I forgot about that. Yeah, you do.
Now I'm going to spend 45 minutes on the collar. No, I'm kidding. It takes me longer to set up because I use my giant 8-foot table in my living room. It takes me longer to pick a channel to watch, which I put on mute because I have my phone. Then I set up, I clean my living room a little bit. The whole ritual takes longer than actually making the clothes.
Hmm. So if we're going really big collar.
You know, I'm on this weird thing where I know it sounds crazy. I'm trying to reduce the size and make them longer.
Okay.
But I don't like it when they look like Eeyore's ears.
Understandable.
Oh, you'll get back into it, Pam.
So I'm trying to find that medium space.
Mhm.
Since the move, I totally understand, Pam. You went across country. I would be so like discombobulated.
Yeah. You'll get there. You will get there.
Yeah, you get back into it.
When I look at regular fabric sites, I've started to check to see if they have tweed on sale.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm obsessed. I am the mad tweeter.
Oh.
I am now. You got that song stuck in my head. Back again. Guess who's back?
Yes, who's back?
Wings back.
Tell a friend. Subscribe to my so-called life.
We've invented a few songs tonight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm all about some parodies. I'll do it all day long. My brain rolls like that. Like I have another one that's in the works, but you know it'll come out eventually.
I am nothing but terrible dad jokes. Like ground beef. What do you call a cow with no legs?
Oh,
Terrible. I just know nothing but just terrible dad jokes.
Needing prosthesis? I don't know. I don't get it. A cow with no legs. He needs prosthesis legs.
Ground beef, because it's on the ground.
it's on the ground and it's beef. So when we get you your Vegas show, it's gonna be the title's gonna be like dad jokes and sewing, or
Oh no, I'm gonna talk about life. So it'll be a little bit more raw and real. And without the censors of YouTube.
yeah.
And I can truly say how I feel about touch and sews.
Eddie Murphy, too?
Fashion. Oh, I could come out in a full. Eddie Murphy came out in a full red leather suit. I'm down, full dad bod. I'll look like a quail. but I'm down.
Yeah, I really do think your show would take off. Like literally, seriously, with everything in me. It'd be amazing.
Eddie Murphy. Oh, I would have loved to seen Eddie Murphy live. I saw George Carlin, which was almost as bad.
We could have a clothing rack with like different jackets and different things that you've made, and then you just, as you're performing, you can change your outfit every now and then.
Totally, and I could say why I've made all this angsty stuff, and I would be like, I thought this was just a phase, but 35 years later,
And like the plague mask would come out eventually too with it, and yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah.
unreal, and a whole different show in Vegas.
I know, I'm telling you. Couple sewing machines set up. I mean, think about what his stage life would look like. It'd be amazing.
I don't think that's legal anymore, Sheila. I don't think Raw and Real is legal in Vegas has really cleaned, like they're trying. I'm not saying they have cleaned up their image, but they're trying because they've really pushed out a lot of the stuff. Like prostitution is not legal in Vegas anymore in any way, shape, or form.
I'm glad.
Rita's like, and in other news.
Because I know people that go to Vegas all the time, and well, anyway.
Well, no, they still have the underbelly, but it used to be promoted, and it's not.
Right out there in the open, you can see them walking by, and I'm like, no, go away.
Well, you know what? Honestly, I felt like an old man when I saw the showgirls, and I was like, these young ladies need pants.
They want
like it's cold out here, and it wasn't.
Is that what you were really thinking when you saw them?
You were there.
Oh, I was there. I was there.
They don't wear pants, and I don't get that part. No.
Speaking in to let you know, I've been watching on the TV. Thank you so much.
Hi,
Hi,
Katie.
Katie. I'll be live with her on Tuesday.
Oh, cool.
Yay. And for the record, I was walking like this. This is atrocious. This is so immoral.
As yeah. I just kept my eyes forward. He's like wandering around.
I can't even say out loud about that one. I did react a few times though.
Well, I only had my head spin on a couple of them, but I was like, "Whoa, hey, cool." Yeah." But anywho, it's great, great times. I do it
And
again.
I'm not talking about the one you're talking about. I'm talking about when that person had no shirt on. I turned and I showed my age. I instantly was
Are
like,
you talking about the one on Saturday before?
the fountains.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, oh, because all I saw was this woman's back, and I'm like, she doesn't have a shirt on. I'm old. Where am I? Where?
Yeah.
And then I kept walking like this.
I was just like, "Oh, you want to go say hi to her?"
Vegas is insane. Is it Tuesday? Is it Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the second. Saturday.
Saturday.
Right? Second Saturday of the month. Saturday, Tuesday. It's all the same to me.
Are y'all still working on the Magnolia quilt?
That's right. Exactly. Exactly.
Yep.
Yes.
I feel all accomplished with this coat. I don't know
So
what
Sheila,
it is.
the shirt that I made was a Magnolia quilt once upon a time. Was.
I'm telling you, like, I lost my Sojo, and I feel back.
Guess who's back? He got his Sojo back.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
what is it when someone says, like, "Oh, I got this new kit"? Is that a quilt? Is that a kit for a quilt? Is that like?
Yeah, all the parts and pieces are there already spread up. All you gotta do is sew them together.
Or it's just all the fabric, and you just have to cut it
Yeah.
up. It's all you have enough for the whole.
But everything is there.
I have like 3 kits just sitting there waiting on me to eventually sew.
Oh,
I'm bored.
It's because I got a whole new set of advertisers advertising towards me.
Yeah.
Between people trying to sell me cows.
I wonder why somebody would want to sell you a cow.
And we've said legit kit so many times that they're trying to sell me stuff, and I'm like, oh, I think I know what this is. I think I know. I'm still cutting mine out.
Yeah.
Remember the blue jay that I made?
Mm-hmm.
That's from them.
And because I speak her name, Tula Pink, she is all up in my feed now.
Yes.
Anything with the word Tula Pink, when I'm scrolling, I laugh every time because that is my phone saying, well, he said the word.
Look at us.
Look what Jess has in her hand.
I got Tula in my hands.
Is that word, and I'm not saying it.
She's so pretty.
Tula Pink sounds like my grandma that I have to drive to church every Sunday.
Yes.
Tula Pink right now is judging somebody in the front row of church with a big hat on.
I'm not a pink person. No. Actually, I don't have very little that's pink. I don't do pink.
I made this weird 1980s Bret Hart sweatshirt that was pink and black, and I loved the coloring, but it was neon pink.
Right.
It was like 1980s in your face, bright pink.
I saw that video. Yeah.
I need to clean up my closet. Did you know there's a whole world of people who clean on YouTube? That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, I'm going to clean my kitchen. Their kitchen is just trash. Like they were serving 300 people.
And they make a video of themselves cleaning their kitchen. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I just don't know if anyone wants to see that, but I will make a video of me cleaning out my closet. The mess that I have buried myself in.
Do we need to have 911 on speed dial?
No, my son is buff. He can drag me out of there.
Where's William? I don't know. He's under here somewhere.
Tie a piece of rope around your waist so that your son can find you.
No, I do. I tied it around my foot. I'm not geometrically. I'm oblonged, so it's better to tie it around my foot.
Oh, William.
I'm like a pear, so it's better to tie it around my foot.
That's funny.
Fabric lanches are real, though. I had one today, and I was like, "Oh man, I don't do much stuff." You know, as somebody like, and I call myself a hoarder. I'm borderline, but I'm there. But I'm actually in denial. I am a hoarder, but like, my stuff is still functional. I don't hoard trash or anything. So when I have a fabric lanch, I was like, "Oh man, why did I do this to myself?" I own a lot of clothes. Wear a bell.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like Sheila. I don't know if you get so much fabric on you, that bell might not ring.
Last night, I went looking for a picture last night, and I went under everything, and I could see how someone can get trapped under a massive amount of clothes like that.
They're heavy. They become heavy.
Did you ever find it?
No, because I own way too much stuff. I own way, and that's where I ended up finding my overalls and all my old San Francisco stuff. Because I was looking in the corner, and I'm like, "Oh, look! I forgot about everything I made over here."
Oh.
Wow.
Showing off my overalls the other night, it really reminded me of, I had no idea what I was doing, but I tried, and sometimes that's all it takes.
That still looks cool. I don't.
Exactly. I had, just a little bit of gusto. I had no idea what I was doing. And then the funny thing is, throughout the entire project, I was like, oh man. But when I put it all together, I was like, oh, I made overalls. That's what literally what set me in the direction I am now. Cause I just started trying everything,
Mm-hmm.
Here it is years later. Mommy, wow, I'm a sewist now.
Da-da-da. Oh, I love it.
So we've gone around Jupiter twice. We even opened up the food cart this evening. I would like to thank everybody who hung out with us. This is what it's about. I had a very, very borderline day. It is moments like this that make me feel better. So I thank everybody. Today was one of those days that why parents should get paid extra. Or if you see a parent, just be like, hey, man, hey, you can cut in front of line because I know you're stressed.
Yeah. Ask them if they want a heart hug.
Do you need a heart hug? I heart hugged my machine.
A brother segment. Brother, do you need a hug? Oh,
Absolutely. I went through this weird phase in my 20s where I called everybody brother. Everything. Oh, thanks, brother. Oh, thanks, brother. It was my Hulk Hogan phase.
Brother.
I was more Macho Man because Macho Man had heart. I love it. I called it experimental sewing fabric that you should use for an item, but didn't. I love repurposing. Ollie's been here since the jump. When I was cutting pants, I made a pair of chaps. I called it assless chaps. I cut a pair of old jeans.
Mm-hmm.
And I just cut, and I was like, hey, they're chaps. It's out there. And I said the most horrible line in that video. I said, everyone's getting cake for Christmas. And I turned around, it's there. It's on YouTube right now.
Shut up.
I said, I'm giving everybody a gift this year. Everybody's getting cake for Christmas. I was 20 pounds lighter than I am now.
I wasn't on that stream, but am I allowed to cut that if I find it?
Yeah, it's so hokey. You need to make fun of me for that.
It's there, Jess. Trust me, it's there.
It's around Christmas a couple years ago.
Right. Jeans, caps, video, cake for Christmas. Got it.
You're going to die laughing when you see it. I seen that and I'm like, will you? Really?
B. Arthur, I'll show it to you after this. B. Arthur is in the thumbnail. So, Rita, thank you so much for hanging out. You are absolutely amazing. You are invited to hang out anytime. I love your energy. If they put you and me on a wheel, we could power a city.
It's like, energy? I don't not have energy. It's like, I want to go to sleep. No more energy.
See, you spoiled me on Sunday too, Rita, and I was just like, oh, I'm gonna need you again next Sunday.
When I open my eyes, when I wake up, I'm like, zoop, I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
it's so sad.
And it's like, seriously?
Yeah. I love hanging out with you, Rita.
20 McTwin from the Twin Planets playing for space for the Minnesota Twins. I want to thank you.
You're so welcome. I really enjoyed being here.
Any videos or anything that's coming? Clicky McClick.
Oh, you heard it click.
You're either working for Ticketmaster or I just threw 2 balls in a strike.
Spare. So I got some Civil War stuff coming out. I just gotta finish editing the videos, and yeah, maybe Rita will be on with me again on Sunday. I'm gonna ask her real quick. Hey, Rita, you coming with me Sunday?
Just send me the link.
I sent her the link. All right, so brought to you here. Rita and I will be on again this Sunday.
Oh, the link! I gotta go. I gotta tell her. Yes, I'll be there.
You guys are absolutely amazing. I will be back at it on Saturday. I'm working on a video as always. This will be in a short near you, maybe tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great evening, great week. I'll see you in the chats. I'm always around. And like I always say, reinforce your seams, be yourself, and I will definitely see you next time. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.